Rolling through the bluff, trolling through the blockchain, slinging heavy clout. Spitting on the mic, what's the latest, what's about? Politicians tripping, headlines flipping out. In the heart of the South, where the whispers turn to shouts. Meetings in the shadows, hustlers making plans. Deals going down, gripping tight, shaking hands. City buzzing loud, news dap in demand. Dirty South vibe, deep roots, dirty land. Drop by, chopping up, news flying in the wind. Talk about the biz, who's winning, who will spin. Crime on the rise, truth over till the sin. Dirty South, living thick skin, thick skin. Rappers on the come up, topics in their rhymes. Truth spilling raw, cutting through the grime. Events popping off, party scenes in their prime. Southern nights wild, about to lose track of time. Headlines breaking, cities heart be racing. Discussions, heavy heads not in syncopation. From the bodega gossip to the mayor's dictation. Southside stories, raw truth, no hesitation. Drop by, chopping up, news flying in the wind. Talk about the biz, who's winning, who will spin. Crime on the rise, truth over till the end. Dirty South, living thick skin, thick skin. Drop by, chopping up, news flying in the wind. Talk about the biz, who's winning, who will spin. Crime on the rise, truth over till the end. Dirty South, living thick skin, thick skin. Drop by, chopping up, news flying in the wind. Talk about the biz, who's winning, who will spin. Crime on the rise, truth over till the end. Dirty South, living thick skin, thick skin. Dirty South, living thick skin, thick skin. Dirty South, living thick skin, thick skin. Rappers on the come up, topics in their rhymes. Truth spilling raw, cutting through the grime. Events popping off, party scenes in their prime. Southern nights wild, about to lose track of time. Headlines breaking, cities heart be racing. Discussions, heavy heads not in syncopation. From the bodega gossip to the mayor's dictation. Southside stories, raw truth, no hesitation. Drop by, chopping up, news flying in the wind. Talk about the biz, who's winning, who will spin. Crime on the rise, truth over till the end. Dirty South, living thick skin, thick skin. Drop by, chopping up, news flying in the wind. Talk about the biz, who's winning, who will spin. Crime on the rise, truth over till the end. Dirty South, living thick skin, thick skin.
Hey, what's good with everybody, man? We want to welcome y'all to the Drop By Discussions with your boy OGDoDirty in.
Your boy Resla over here. What's going on, everybody? What is going on this damn Sunday? You know we gotta do Sunday night because some of y'all like to pretend y'all church folks out here. So we gotta be at nighttime for y'all heathens.
Thank you, Lord.
Praise him. How you been, OG?
Oh man, my day's been pretty good, man. I'm ready. I was waiting on this, man. You know, I love my Sundays. You know what I'm saying? I love being here. You know what I'm saying? So hey, we gonna have us a great night. How your day been, bro?
Pretty good. Pretty good. All productive. Got a lot of stuff done, and I'm just kicking back. We gonna do this stream with my boy, and I got some soju. Let my phone keep blowing up because people is reaching out to me. It's been a good damn day.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, y'all, when you walk in the building, make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that like button. If you on the vertical streams, make sure you double tap the screen. If you're on the horizontals, make sure you hit the like button. And then if you want to support the stream, you want to support the show, you can support it by hitting the CashApp. I am Resla or OGDoDirty. If you man of a stream you on, just make sure you support, or you can go to the super chats or super stickers. All that helps. We're going to drop the link and we're going to get this thing rolling, man. Just give me a second. Make sure I got everything there. The banner is going across up the bottom. We already got the guest in the back, so we're going to welcome him up, and then I'm going to drop this link simultaneously. So we'd like to welcome Stackbot to the stream, and we're going to drop this link for those who want to come up and join the discussion for the night. What's going on, Stackbot?
Hey, by the way, folks, you're already walking into the building. Do yourself a favor and hit the like button. Let other people know that we are live right now. Share it out so we can get more people in here to actually catch what's going on for the discussion. Of course, as always, as customary, OG already just dropped the link. It's going to be pinned on both of our channels, pinned on the DoDirty side and also pinned on my side, the Resla side. So if you feel free to want to join the discussion, there you go. You're good and you have it. Backbite, what's going on, man?
Okay, he just dropped down. Yeah, he'll be back. Connections, man. You know how the internet be working. Plus, it's getting cold out here. What y'all feeling like up there, man?
It's more windy than cold right now. We definitely dip into the 40s now. 40s is becoming normal. Yeah, it was like 47, 46 today. So
Yeah, we sitting at 41 right now. So we we getting down. We'll probably be at hot 36, hot 35 tonight. But hey, it'd be good. I'm gonna
Yeah,
be good. You know what I'm saying?
I get that. I get that.
Trying to pin it over what they do dirty side, you know, them verticals be a mess.
I got you. While you get that settled out, I just want to say what's up to people that's walking in the building. We got Stephen Hall, was one of the first actually being in there. We got Mayo Monkey. Oh, hold up. We got LA here. And then we got I'm Not Here For You.
That's
I'm not.
Smitty.
Oh, Smitty. What's going on, Smitty? Alexandra's already in the building. Good, bright and early. We got Lindsay. We got baby mama number 4 over here. Lindsay in the building. We got Resto, Chesto coming in here with the demon emojis. Anything to try to get that child support, but it's too late for you, Ninja. It is too late. Dom is in the building. What's going on, Dom? Appreciate you actually walking here. Stephanie T is also walked up in the building.
Stephanie T.
What's good, Smithy?
Salute to everybody that came in the chat. What's good with you, Smitty? What's good with your stack bot?
And nothing. I was editing Avatar, man. Don't mind me. Shout out to y'all, man. I just came through, GM over to show you some love.
Are you waving in and out? We can barely hear you.
Oh shit! I said, don't mind me.
Yes,
I was,
yes.
yeah. I was just saying, I was editing my Avatar name. So yeah, y'all do y'all thing. I just came to show you some love, OG. Shout out Resla, LA. What's going on? So yeah, kick out.
Okay,
All right.
Yes, I digress. My mic is muted. Rock out.
All right. Well, I got something I want to start off with the first discussion before we get into anything else. Have anybody seen I was just talking to LA and Resla about it. Have anybody seen the emergency phone chargers?
No, sir.
Emergency, or you talking about portable? Because that's what I think emergency is. I have a portable phone charger.
I'm gonna drop it in the back so my boy Resla can grab it and play it. It's just a little short, and we can talk about it.
Okay.
Just be mindful. These things are $5. $5 buckaroos. I got it back there, Resla, if you want to grab it.
Gotcha.
They got them at your famous Dollar Tree stores, right there by the register. Island, warm land, ready to grab, like a Snicker bar.
I don't see the purpose in this. I'm just looking at the little pack that it's in and everything. Hold up.
It's pre-charged.
I'm not gonna play the music.
Cable included.
All right, so here we go. Yes, it's the small pre-charge, cable included. Cable included. Interesting. What's the purpose of this? But what the hell's the purpose of that? Like at this point, like I said, it's too easy to get battery chargers, portable chargers. Why would you need an emergency charger unless you're just someone who's always neglecting your phone?
Women gonna buy that, bro. I guarantee you.
I'm telling you, I know some people gonna buy it.
Buy that.
It's a waste of materials.
It probably was a charger that they wanted to be a long last one, but it was cheap ass battery, so they did a rebrand and say, hey, we just making a throwaway. It's fucking probably genius idea. To be honest with you. In a product that cheap ass batteries, you know you're only gonna get one charge out of it, so just make it disposable.
It's already ridiculous enough though to try.
No. I'm lost.
Batteries.
I'm lost right now. Since when did niggas start complaining? Like, no. Seriously, are y'all serious right now? Niggas are complaining about a deal. Since when? Since when are we complaining about getting it for the low?
What you mean
Like
getting it for
what?
that ain't the low, Smitty. That's something, bro,
What?
that they came up with, bro. It got 3,000, I think, amps or something. So, like LA just said, you plug it up to your phone. Depending on what type of phone you got, I just dropped another one in the back, Russell, if you'll play that one. They do it for the iPhones too. The green packs is for Android, white packs is for iPhones. They making sure they hit all markets. I'm just saying, you remember my point of this of watching this is showing people, bro, like you remember when you used to go buy Duracell batteries? You know what I'm saying? We used to have to get this type of stuff. The materials and stuff they was telling us that they put in these cars and everything is something that is these alloys and stuff. Oh, it's hard to come by and all this stuff. But who producing this shit? They putting this shit out of mass market. This shit is gonna knock out everything. Eventually, bro, anything that take electrical charge, they're gonna have a battery pack you can go buy for it. They're starting this off
Well, I mean,
a push. This is a
well,
push.
did we not see this coming when it comes to? So I mean, I already saw this coming because they're already making the push for electric and trying to dispose of combustion engines. So they just working their way down the line to making everything electrical, which actually, believe it or not, if anybody know anything, is much more detrimental and harmful to the ozone layer because of all of the electrical waves and sonic frequencies. But I won't even get all into that because that's going to derail the conversation. But like real talk, dog, like yeah, all that shit they be talking about, it's way worse with all of this electrical stuff. But go ahead though, OG. I
Stephanie
digress. My
T
mic
said
is muted.
Stephanie T said she know a bunch of people who will go out and buy them, and they probably have brick power, a bank, wherever you would call them. Yeah, they do. So that's the whole thing. Like this thing is just they get this and they put this out. They selling this to people. People gonna be grabbing these. It's already to the point that people ain't even wary enough to even charge a device. But we already know most people who use a device like that, like Resla was explaining. We
Which is,
charge.
I'll say it
Go ahead.
again, which is stupid because the whole point that we pushed so hard to get batteries that were rechargeable is because of just how much regular batteries were being thrown away.
But you know the funny part is,
Bruh, do you not realize that literally, all right, real quick, Wrestler, and LA get in there. In my state, it's illegal. Like they'll fine you for throwing away AA, AAA, and D batteries in
Same
the
here,
trash.
still same here.
Yep, yeah. You get fined. Like if you throw away a bunch of that, they'll fine you for that. Not
but
like one or two.
you
Yeah.
got to understand, it's a good play. So think about it. When you got people walking through Dollar General or the dollar store, they see that, they're not even going to think. They're going to say, oh, and just pick it up just to buy it. I guarantee you. So it's a good money play. I mean,
It's
honestly, it's just
literally a
like
push
one.
backwards.
Yeah, yeah, it really is. But if you think about it, it's one of them things where people will pick it up because they thinking they hear, oh, you know what, this might be something I need one day, even though they even got a damn charger right. You get what I'm saying? But it's a good play. Whoever threw the idea, it's a good ass idea. They gonna make
No,
money
it's.
off of it.
I mean, they're gonna make money off the fact that people are dumb as shit because again, the
That's
very
all it's
first thing
about.
that I thought of, yeah. The very first thing I thought of, emergency. You mean a portable charger? Like literally, like let's really think about it. What is the difference? Your emergency,
They
like if you don't have nowhere to plug your phone in, you're on the if you're on the train or in the middle of somewhere or whatever, you would pull out a portable charger. That is
Correct.
an emergency. Goddamn, that's my point. So it's like people are dumb as shit, and that's
they
what's
gonna
crazy about it.
they gonna get them things away as stocking stuffers. Like the little gift bags, they gonna put one of those things in there. I'm telling you, whoever thought of it, they got one there. They got one
Yeah, that's the
because it's
part.
so
Yeah,
cheap and
that's
simple
the.
and so small. You can just put it anywhere, and they know people just gonna pick it up and just to give it out, even though it don't make any
Do you
damn
know
sense.
why I believe, honestly? Now, I'm on my Black Alex Jones shit. I believe, like a lot of other things, that it's so cheap and they want to make it so affordable because I believe, all right, it's another way to infiltrate personal data and information. Or do you guys believe that they've already mastered that and they don't need to continue to try to figure out
It
ways
it's
to get our
already
personal
it's already
information?
mastered. It's
I
already
mean,
mastered.
Now that right there,
Okay.
if nobody don't break, now don't get me wrong, I ain't trying to be a conspiracy or nothing like that, but we all know how
It
this
is
stuff
what it is,
works.
OG.
You ain't no,
You
I'm
know
just
how
saying
it
you ain't
is.
too far. You know what I'm saying? You ain't too far off, bro, because
Yeah,
if
bro.
they wanted to implant something in that, if you don't break that open and find out what's in there and find out that they got a little device in there that when you plug it up to your phone, it automatically just swipes your shit
Exactly.
information and sends it to
I
them.
think
I
about
mean
that
that
type of shit.
I
Yes.
know, but
It's already been done, OG. But if
yeah, I
you look
know
up
that's what
like
I'm saying.
yeah, I got sites I go to where literally they're professional hackers, and they literally have like little USB stuff that's sitting up as a battery that you go in there and it downloads your fucking information and uploads it.
Mm.
So,
They already got it.
I be watching some of them people that be catching hackers and stuff and how they do
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
I be looking at that stuff too, bro. I be looking. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Russ. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But yeah, that was the main thing that I was thinking about. Like, why would they make it so cheap and it's supposed to be so great? Yeah, y'all trying to figure out my Cash App code. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like I be thinking of stuff like that. Like y'all trying to figure out my last couple transactions. Where do I spend? What do I do? And I believe everything is all about tracking. Ever since the day I found out that people scan their face and put their fingerprint on a phone to unlock their own phone, yeah, they want to know everything about you. Everything. And unfortunately, we look at everything as so cool and convenient. We don't even realize the inconvenience is going to bring your pockets when you wake up one day and your is like wiped out because it can't happen. And that's why I mean, like I know, and you know what's crazy? Like even on like jobs, and I'm gonna land it right here. Like we can't even fill out a job application
hey,
without
mama.
what going online and putting your all your like your social. You got to put everything. I believe the first start of that was removing paper applications. That shit had nothing really to do about littering. No, that shit had everything to do with now we want you to put all that information into our data system, our NCIJ. Yeah, LA know what I just said on that one. And so yeah, we want you to put all of that shit in there. And you know, every time you make a transaction, every time you take a picture, listen, how many times have any of us just talked about something like lawnmowers? And then all of a sudden you're seeing lawnmowers being advertised to you. But you didn't type shit in about it. You was just having a conversation about it.
Yeah, but
Bruh, they have everything hacked. But I digress on my computer. Y'all get my point. Y'all get my point. I
Go
yeah,
ahead,
digress
LA.
too
that
much. My bad.
usually we they put them terms and conditions in there. They usually have that thing slid in there. And when you click on it, you agree to them listening to your shit. Because half of us too lazy to read it. That's all. Just
No,
they
no,
just
no.
slip
But
it in
watch
there.
No,
this
no,
though, LA. They won't
LA is
let you
right.
move
LA is
forward
right.
unless
Right.
you agree.
It's no,
LA
no.
is
What
right.
he's saying
It's
is when you
already
click
You
in your
into
can't
the
do
contract.
nothing unless you agree. If you disagree, they won't let you move forward. You cannot
okay,
proceed forward.
but Smitty,
It's in the
anytime that you
contract.
especially bro, when you go here and you accept all cookies and all this other shit, bro, you
Yes,
access it. Yes, that's what he's saying. So you basically giving the motherfuckers permission. You ain't looking at the file. You don't know what this shit
basically.
means.
Well,
But
here's my thing.
listen,
Here's
listen,
my
listen.
thing
I'm
though.
agreeing.
This is
I'm
why
just
it's so
saying real
important.
quick that
Whether it's your
my
phone,
bad.
whether it's insurance, what's all that stuff. You know what's the only when there's something that you see all the time that's within those things that they can share your information with third
Oh
parties.
yeah,
They
they
never tell you
selling
who
your
the third
stuff.
parties are.
Oh my god.
And look, this is the point I was making earlier. Like, when you did have that had the old school chargers, you was able to do that type of stuff, right? You was able to have a battery pack that take AA batteries, transfer that energy into your phone, and then charge your phone up. My thing is they didn't made it so like basically like LA said, they got this whatever they didn't whoever. I wish I would have found out the people that was making this because nigga, I wish I could have invested into their
OG,
goddamn
do
company
you get my
for
point?
$5, nigga. I mean, shit, goddamn, these niggas is killing every unit every little piece that they selling. They selling the bitch for $5. So I'm pretty sure they making that bitch nigga about 35 cents or maybe
But
29 cents
OG,
for the whole goddamn thing, and these niggas is making the killing. So I wish I would have been able to get up on that part. That's the part that I'm looking at the materials, the stuff that they using to make this stuff, bro. This is something that you're gonna use. It's probably gonna. How long do y'all think that's gonna last? I mean, not even last, but how long do you think it's going to take to charge your phone up and for you to throw that thing in the trash?
Don't
Get
know.
one
OG,
charge.
I think you missed my whole point. Did you get what I was saying? No, real talk.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
not.
talking,
You know, I ain't
bro.
gonna mess up.
I was,
I'm just
no, I was responding. I heard what you said. I was responding to what Mayo was saying. He was basically saying, bro, about the AA batteries. They already had this stuff, bro, basically charging their phones up for years. And if I was like, yeah, I'm talking about what they putting inside of this
What's the
device.
two different names? It's alkaline is like, and then no, cell phone batteries is no, really, it's the two type of batteries. It's alkaline. I mean, not alkaline. I'm sorry, I'm tripping. That's water. Um, what's that A word for them AA batteries? It's an A word.
Alkaline.
It is alkaline batteries, right? It is, yeah,
Yeah.
alkaline batteries. And then what are the name of the cell phone batteries? Remember when we used to be able to
So you
pop
have
them out?
alkaline.
Right, right.
There are several batteries. You have alkaline batteries. You have nickel batteries. You have lithium batteries. You
Yeah,
have that as well.
Lithium. That's it. That's the one I was thinking. Lithium. Because yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. So yeah, like that's the one that they have been trying to switch from to get off of AA because they were trying to say it's more environmentally safe, but yet to mine it is actually more environmentally dangerous. So it equals
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, they don't care about
But
that.
go ahead though. That's what
They
I
getting
wanted
no
to say.
kids
Go
on
ahead
that.
though.
But Rez, if you think about it, whoever came up with that idea, they knew their customer base. Because if you think about it, what gender shop more at the dollar stores? What do you
Uh,
think, men or women?
nah. White people, nah, bump that.
nah,
I
it's
said
women,
gender.
bro.
Dollar
It's
General and
women.
It's women.
He said gender,
So
like what's gender?
I
Men
said
or women
gender.
shop at the Dollar Tree. He right. It's a lot of women.
Gender.
Yeah. So if you think about that, they
I
know their
don't know.
customer base. So then they know women gonna easily pick that up. They're gonna pick one up for the whole family. Like, whoever thought about it
Nah,
knew
that's
what
a
they was
fact.
doing.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Especially during
So
the holidays, like yeah.
yeah. So you got to think it was whoever they knew their customer base and they knew something
Good with
simple
your
that can
spoon.
give that's gonna make you a couple dollars quick, man. So shout out to them.
Mhm.
Shout out to
I
them.
mean, I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. Look, OG, real quick before we get too far. My whole thing was like, I look. It's about the simple fact of how they make stuff to where you have to use certain things. You know what I'm saying? Watch this. Like my cell phone. I got a Galaxy S24. If I wanted to, I cannot get wire headphones. I have to get Bluetooth. I'm forced to. I cannot go get Dollar Tree headphones. I gotta get the real deal, which I got in my ears right now.
You know where I would have
That's
them
my
things
point.
sold at?
Like cars. They won't let you fix your own cars no more. They make them so you have to take it back. So anything, oil change, everything. That's my point. I digress. My mic is muted. Y'all get what I'm saying? They force
Yeah.
us. Yeah, bruh. Like you can't do your own thing no more on that shit. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead, though.
Yo, Rez, you know I would have them things at dog selling them? Real rap. I have them at restaurants and bars. Because how many people go to a restaurant and they phone about to die? And they trying to look for somebody to charge or something like that. I would have them things right at the counter. A quick charge. Huh, take this. Boom. I would have them things there, dude. I guarantee you're gonna make your money back quick as hell with it. Think
Yeah,
about it.
drunk people coming out, nigga
Yep.
sitting at the bar, nigga, they trying to figure out,
Phone
nigga, why
about
they
to
their phone
die.
go dead. Yep.
Phone about to die. I have them things right at the bar. You want it, and I sell them for $10 at the bar or something like that. Like you gonna make your money back. You gonna make it. At a restaurant, they phone about to die. Every time I go to a restaurant, you got a charger? Trying to get somebody to charge their phone behind the bar. No, here you go. But we do sell these for you, baby. They $6. Here you go.
Yeah, you
You
gonna
gonna make
make a
your money
dollar.
back. You gonna make a killing. And they're gonna keep going back and buying one because they're gonna forget their charger at home, go right back to the restaurant again and have to buy it because their phone dead. So you're gonna have repeat customers buying the same item over and over again.
Oh, especially think about the people who uses technology and they know that it worked for whatever purpose they use it for, and they use it that one time, they go back to it.
I'm about to buy some of them and sell them bitches up here. You got me fucked up. I
No,
bullshit you not.
I swear, bro, they motherfuckers at the Dollar Tree. I mean, hey, I'll let your boy, man. I go down there and go run. I go run up.
Yeah,
I go run down on them niggas tomorrow.
you got me fucked
Find a
up,
way to
man.
send them hoes to you. I ain't playing. What we talking?
That's some
Now, what you want to
dude.
sell them hoes for over there?
You can at least get $10 for them things over here.
Oh, shit, nigga.
Them
Oh,
tourists coming.
and see,
Them
we done
tourists
made a
coming.
business. They made a
They
business
go.
right now. We done
They
cut the
go to the.
market off.
Yeah, they go to the places where they phone about to die. They doing the retreats. They doing the ATVs. Like they never got charges. So you just say you sell them right there. Here you go, emergency charger pack. You gonna make a killing off of. You upcharge them. Upcharge them. They pay you.
Nigga, I'll be selling them bitches everywhere. Concerts, all that shit. Here, nigga,
Yeah. Now
you
you
gonna
see
use
what
your
I'm
camera.
saying?
You recording this shit. Your phone about to die. Here, plug
Yo,
this up to it, and then you get your full charge back. You know what I'm saying? And then
thank
that way
you.
you can keep on using your camera.
They up here trying to fight it. Man, OG saying shit. They geniuses. I ain't mad at
Well,
them.
I'm trying to figure out a way to flip it. If we can, I don't want to, what they call it, counterfeit they shit. But man, I repackage that bitch and everything for $25. It's a $2 packaging, nigga. Shit, nigga, what? And get that over $5. I only spend $7. You sell it for 25. I make a good profit. Just saying.
You right. Out of concerts and everything else, bro.
Yeah, turn their ass up.
Like, yeah. At concerts, you selling for 15.
What's up,
Either
peoples?
you gonna do
What's
this
good
or
with
your
you, John?
phone gonna die.
What's good with you, John?
Can't call it.
What y'all think about that in the chat? Chat, put tell us if you will buy one, yes or no. Would you go buy the pre-packaged chargeable phone chargers? I only got 3,000. How long? See, that's what I'm saying. That motherfucker said, didn't it say Resla? How many amp hours it said it had on there or whatever it was? It said 3,000, didn't it?
Yeah, it was staying 3,000 of a power.
Good. I wish I can get it down to 2,000 so they buy two of them. God damn it.
But you know somebody didn't thought about that. I'm pretty sure you can get the motherfuckers off of Amazon and shit like that, but nigga, that's easy convenience. You can't beat that. Hey John, would you buy one of those? Do you know what we're talking about?
Nope, don't know. Got up here late.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
that was interesting when I was in the Dollar Tree today, man. I seen that. I say, wow, that they got it for iPhones and they got them boys for Androids. I said, oh yeah, they ain't missing no markets. Like I say, the next thing they're gonna be adding to is all your other devices that you need to be using while you're on the move. Kids gonna buy them to charge up their little Bluetooth speakers and all that shit. I mean, that shit is gonna be charging. It's gonna be charging the world in a minute. I wish I knew what company sold them motherfuckers. So I
Oh
can
yeah,
see
I
where
would buy that.
they
I
fit
would
in.
buy that then. Yeah.
I want to see where they sitting because I would definitely like to invest. I know that bitch
Yeah.
it's gonna be everywhere in a little bit.
So it charges multiple items, different kinds of items. iPhone, Apple. I mean, Android,
It
Apples,
says
and
Androids and Apples. They got the green one is for Androids, which carries the C charger, and the white bag carries the Apple charger. Because they're both of them users. Do the Apple still got their own plug-in? What you call it?
No, yes, they do.
Yeah, they got the
Yeah,
type
so
C, but
because I'm gonna tell you
it's
what I
still
can't stand doing. I can't stand trying to match up the B to the C and all these other stupid chords. Just give me a chord.
because you old, John.
I might be. So if you can get rid of that chord, yeah, I would buy that.
Well, it still come with a cord, sir, to charge your phone up. You just plug it's just a little small one that's already connected to the box that you just plug into it, and then it just charge your phone up.
Yeah, I'm kind
Yeah, yeah.
of overusing cords. Like honestly, even with my desk, I literally have a spot that I mounted on my desk, so I just put my phone there wirelessly, just charge it.
Let me see. I'm trying to look and see if somebody cut it in half. Let's see if somebody cut it in. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be somebody on YouTube that's gonna go and see what the making of it, the inside of it is. I'm just curious, like a motherfucker. I'm trying to figure out.
You thought the inside? I mean, it's a battery.
Yeah, but I gotta find out, bro. I gotta find out what type of material inside of there. I might have to go buy one from the store.
Motherfuckers probably using that Panasonic batteries. Right in that bitch, calling it a day. Ain't nothing special. They probably fucking around using Dollar Tree batteries, man.
Might be. I just gotta find out, bro. That shit just that's crazy, dog. For the motherfuckers to be out there like that, and the niggas have sold out already. I'm pretty sure they did. Niggas been. I seen one grab one.
See if I can find it. I'm serious.
That's the only reason why I noticed it today, because a woman grabbed it. I'm telling you, I would have never knew it was there, Stack Bot. If that woman would have never grabbed that bitch, I looked at it and said, "What the fuck is she grabbing? What the fuck is this green package?" I looked down and I said, "Oh,
a
shit."
Woman." Didn't I say a woman? They know they base. Whoever designed that and thought about who to sell it to need a raise. Resla know they ain't Resla retail Resla. Tell me about it. Tell me the person who ain't think about that need a raise, man. They gonna make that company so much money off that dumbass idea. I'm about to sell it right here. Order a bunch of them. Go right to them damn tourist spots, ATVs, rental everywhere, man. Restaurants, bars.
Yeah, if they're around tourist event areas, then I can see why it makes money.
Dude. Disposable battery. Charger. And you know they gonna upcharge them. You know I'm gonna upcharge them.
I mean, who wouldn't, bro? I know I would. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, especially when you really, it's supposed to be an emergency. And if you got it at the spot where there is an emergency, it is useful.
Gotta be tech.
I mean, shit, we did the same thing when we used to sell everything else. You know, you used to go to the store and buy cigarettes for 50 cents. Go somewhere else, you got to pay $1.
You can get a bundle of them. Hold on. You get a pack of them for $60. Amazon. A 10-pack for $60.
It ain't bad.
Nah, what you think you get them for? I'm telling you, you can sell them, depending on where you at, you can sell them for 15, 20 bucks a piece.
I mean, you gonna win. Shit. If you got 10 of them, sell them for $20 a piece. Shit, you only paying 60 for them. That's all right.
Then they got them in a package too. That's the crazy part about it. You got to open it up like it's a condom. Oh, they know what they doing.
I'm trying to tell you, like it's freshly, it ain't never been used. That's the part they get them every time. It ain't never been used.
Let me see if I can find a whole case of them. Ooh, they got different companies too. Ooh.
I'm telling you, they probably came up. Whoever started that, bro, is been done something.
So 4,000 this past month.
Man, you can't beat that, bro. Can't beat that. I'm trying to find this other one real quick. Give me a second. You had anything, Resla, that you wanted to touch on real quick while I find this other thing real quick?
Just sorting some things right now. Don't know what I'm really trying to bring up versus what I need to take a look at later.
Well, you want to go ahead and do that? You want to try that Brian real quick?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, we can do that.
All right, give me a second. I grabbed that one while I'm looking for that other one. And then we let that play. And we can hear what she ended up saying. Good with your government plant.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, LA, look up charge tabs.
Just had it. Just watched it.
You motherfuckers.
Y'all know y'all need to put an LA up under me. Never put an LA above me. Never.
Come again, say what now?
You need to put LA below me. Never put LA above me.
I don't get it.
He shouldn't be above me. His box shouldn't be above my box. He should always look up to me. I'm his king.
That's crazy. It's in the back, Russ.
LA, I put a link. I put a link in the back for him, sir. I'll be back later, guys.
Oh boy.
That's a bad bitch, though. I give it to her.
You think she a bad bitch?
That's what everybody been
Ain't nothing wrong
saying.
with her.
I'm telling you, everybody been saying that, bro. They ain't, I don't know. I mean,
They ain't a bad looking woman at all, bro.
yeah. I ain't gonna say anything. To me, she kind
I
of
ain't
look like
gonna
Jada
pick her out of
Pinkett.
bed. Yeah, she kind of like Jada, and I was thinking of somebody else, Nick. Maybe just the titties. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What's that one chick name? We were just talking about her when we was going through.
Kind of like Tia Mallory too, one of the twins.
That's what I was about to say.
She ain't a bad looking woman at all, bro.
What you think, Rez? What you think?
Yeah, not really my type.
Okay. She had a nose job.
That doesn't mean shit. Men will sleep with people that got nose jobs. If it makes them look better, it makes them look better.
That bun raggedy and shit at the top of her head.
I don't think it make it look better though. I think the nose job probably, I don't know, it was like before, but
I'm like, if you didn't know what it looked like before, what the fuck?
I'm saying it don't look good on her. It don't look good on her now. What I'm saying.
It depends what it looked like before.
Whatever it looked like before, still look bad right now. That's all I can tell you.
Okay.
It looked like she had a nose job.
You get yourself flamed out here. You walk in these black spaces. You know they're gonna say you do everything to take down the black woman, John. Don't be doing it.
Why is she so important again?
I don't even know. Saying she be saying. I guess she's talking for. She's talking for her people. I guess. I don't know.
Whoever the fuck those people are.
Anyway, who determines who important or not? Like I don't get it. Like why do some people words move people not more than other people words?
Who's watching them? That's what determines what's important. It's not even what they say. It's who they pissed off and how many people are watching.
Like I don't even know her name, but I think the first time I heard of her was maybe a couple months ago when I seen like a clip of her. But even then, I never knew who she was or heard of her.
Probably from Cam Newton's stream because I didn't know who she was prior to Cam Newton.
So that was my point. So how did she get on Cam Newton radar? He was always popular or something?
I thought she was dipping and diving through these spaces. I thought she was doing this.
She was probably talking. She probably got up there and got noticed in the black space, like a lot of people get in black space. You say enough on these panels. If you notice, you only get up in these spaces because I saw her talking on many places. I think I don't even know. Was she on Lapeef? She might have even been on Lapeef. But the point is that you got to talk about relationships. You'll get enough of a following. Being that she's a woman, that means she mainly got a following starting with women, either for or against. And then she wound up getting spread around. And that's how she got her notoriety. It's the same route. The same way how we never knew who the guy who was the psychologist was that was, quote, telling black women about what was wrong. No one knew who the fuck he was, but he was building up in the spaces as a psychologist, and then he wound up on Lapeef, and then he's been around these black spaces. It's all this. It's the same route. They all get there the same way. How they stay is a different thing.
They all go
Most
through
of
the
them don't stay
P5.
for long. Say again?
You said they all go through the PIF.
No, they all go through
P55K.
this. They all go through the spaces of claiming that they're there to help people through relationships and shit like that, and that's how they wound up in these relationship spaces. Now, the question is, how do they stay? Because
Hey, you cut out, Resla.
you know what I'm saying, they go for a little while, and then after that, they're done. Maybe about a good half a year to a year, and then they're done. She's just doing her tours before basically no one knows who she is anymore. It's just based on the history of, especially of psychologists, people who claim to be psychologists. Anyone who claims to be in a profession eventually dies out, versus those who are just being inflammatory. If you're a nobody and you happen to make sense, you last longer than someone who claims that you're somebody. Just my observation, though. I mean, because honestly, outside of when she's sitting there, say in front of a Shannon or in front of a fucking Cam Newton, what do we know about her that's true?
Careful, Tittle Biggie.
There are plenty of women who have tits, LA.
I figured that. I just said, you said, what do we know about it? It's true. You got some Tittle Biggies. That's it.
They might not admit you. They might be implants.
And guess what, John? There are plenty of men that still go for women who have implants.
Yeah.
But if I ask you guys, what do you think that she's ever said that you find to be true or not? Could you tell me?
I don't know what she
Nah,
said
I
is
don't
true.
know.
Yeah, I don't even know what she
said
talking about.
I don't know if her nose is true.
Check that out, OG. So we've been seeing her. We know that she's been moving around in spaces, but we don't even know what is that she's actually said. And I've seen her, I guess now that she's doing Shay, I've seen her on Cam Newton. I've heard O'Shea Jackson talk about her. I know that she's been on different other panel platforms as well. But no one can really tell you what the fuck she actually talks about. And she has to have a consistent message to be getting noticed.
I don't even know who she is.
Well, you're gonna find out today. When you hit that button, you're definitely gonna find out today.
Let's hear some of the, and I'm just gonna say it, some of the rhetoric that she might be putting out. Because she has to be consistent.
It's for me personally, all right, ladies? I want y'all to casual sex all you want for the grown folks.
Okay, John, this is your territory. These are your people.
Why is my people?
Don't you love to be in these relationship spaces, sir?
To a certain extent, yes. To a certain extent.
These are your people, sir.
No, but go ahead.
You let her go farther enough, she might talk about Jesus, sir.
She might won't.
Do it. She might do it.
She won't.
Sex after an argument and we're together.
Yeah.
It needs to happen as quick as it can. Because I'm a love bug. So I don't like to be disconnected from you. I don't want to be in a negative space with you.
You try to make me feel, make me forget what we argued about.
That's fine too. But I need you to let me how? Like this. Okay.
Of course she can say it to this pervert. We already know how he get down. That's not hard to get him. That ain't hard to get him. We already know how he get down. That's not hard to trap Shannon like that now. Come on. But what did she say? Something? Did she say anything special? We already know that sex is used as leverage or a weapon to get out of a jail free card. She's not saying nothing special. Come on.
Like that. So if we arguing, we like this, right?
Yeah.
No.
You want to be up close.
No, I need skin to skin. I want you in my skin. Let me tell you something. You see that zipper you got?
Yes.
I'm a type of woman. I want you to unzip it. I want to hop in it.
Okay.
And what I want you to do?
What? Zip it up.
And I'll be in there just like this. And then when we have to depart, I didn't say want to. Have to.
Yeah.
You can unzip it.
Man, she ain't gonna give you no pussy.
Y'all be cooking lobster and crab in that hot ass water.
And I'm even talking about just an intimate shower. I'm not talking about we have to do all the do. Just get in the shower.
No. Ain't nobody get to know. I'm at the back. It's cold back there.
What you call him, a pervert?
That's your.
Sir, did you not notice what he went through in these damn text messages and everything?
Yeah, he on some bullshit, but this bitch is full of shit and she annoying. Could you imagine a woman like, God damn, bitch, you got to get in my, you have to wear the clothes I'm wearing at the same time.
All right, hold on. We got a guest. We got a guest in the back. Alex, what's going on? The lovely Alexandria, what's going on?
Hi, what's up? I wasn't even going to join, but then she just triggered me.
Okay, all right. And how'd she trigger you?
Well, because I don't even know who she is. I'm so out of the loop because I don't keep up with people. But before even hearing her speak, I was like, oh, she is cute. She looks like that chick from Basketball Wives. I think her name's Evelyn Lozada. I was like, oh, yeah, she's pretty. And then she started talking and was saying, oh, yeah, after a fight, I can't wait to have sex. And I'm like, that's actually stupid, though, because anyone who's been in a relationship or who studied them knows it's actually better to talk things out and not to go straight to sex, because when you go straight to sex after a problem, instead of talking it out, you really just mask the problem and you end up with more problems and more problems that you've never actually worked out because you're just screwing instead of actually solving the problem. But I get that she's
it's
saying
wild,
it too.
but it's wilder though.
It's wilder though. What do you mean?
Never mind.
You're saying the sex is better after you've been arguing?
Yes.
Seek therapy. Okay. But the point is, it's clear that she's saying it because she's in front of a man. So she's trying to be like, oh, yeah, if we're mad, do me, daddy. And it's just like, okay, I get what you're doing. But like anyone with a brain that can see past you being attractive is going to say, no, that's actually not a good idea if you want your relationship to work. Anyway, that's it.
Honestly, I'm in agreement with that. I typically do not turn on this whole, oh my God, it's just so great to have hate sex. I don't really follow it. I don't follow it.
I think it's unhealthy.
Hate sex. I don't know. Is angry sex hate sex? Am I being too literal with that?
Is there? Well, let me ask you this: is angry sex any different from I don't know them, so I'm gonna fuck the shit out of them sex?
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't know you having sex. I don't do that.
Well, if she's saying in this type of sex she wants you to choke her, and at no other time she wants you to choke her, yeah, that would make me think it's hate sex.
And I'm gonna say something that might be a little bit more controversial. She probably does that just to get you pissed off to have that kind of sex because your normal sex is boring.
A lot of women do that. That's very toxic. And that goes back into my point of, if you're doing this, it's not a healthy relationship. You shouldn't have to argue with somebody to get the sex that you want. You should be able to talk to them and let them know what you like. You also shouldn't have sex when you're angry. You should be able to talk it out. There should be communication before fornication.
Communication before fornication.
I guess I'm looking. Okay, I'm looking at this from. I guess I'm looking at this from my married eyes, and not single. So there's all type of emotions you go through when you're married for a long period of time, and I don't see it as unhealthy. It's less, because I think over time you're gonna work out issues. So maybe y'all speaking from a single point of view. I'm just want to be clear, but from a married point of view, I don't see a problem with it. As long as it's not something that's a practice behavior, though. I mean, something that's like you actually do deal with your problems.
Sir, you mentioned this married versus single point of view. So if I would be with my girlfriend for as long as I've been with my girlfriend, that makes it different.
Well, to my worldview, yes. You know my worldview, so we gotta get into that. But
well,
yes.
Here's the thing: your worldview. Why should it make it any different?
Your mic
Say that
cut
my
out,
phone went
Resla.
out. Yeah,
You
say
said
it
your
again.
worldview
Yeah.
what?
So your worldview doesn't make any difference compared to what my stroke game is like. So why does that make a difference?
Cheese and rice. Okay.
Hmm.
But also, if we're talking about married point of view and single point of view, you know what I noticed on her finger? Not a damn
No
thing other
ring.
than nails. So
Not a
she's
ring.
coming from a single point of view.
Yeah. I get you. I mean, from a single point of view, I can see why you're saying that if you're single and you hit to spend that type of behavior. But then, yeah, I think that's why I was listening to what you're saying. I was looking, and I didn't want to disagree too much. 'Cause I think you're looking at it like you said, she has no ring on her finger, so you're looking at it as a single point of view, which why I see why your argument would make more sense.
I
Look,
follow her sense. I follow her sense in the fact that even if you're quote in a marriage, if the only time she really wants to try to pull all that so that she can get all that out of you is to start an argument, it means that the normal time you're fucking her, she's not really interested.
No, I don't
and
saying. I'm not saying. Go ahead.
I understand like there's a conflict. You guys were arguing about something. You were yelling. You know, she just finally walked away. Well, no, you probably walked away because she gonna keep arguing. I mean, that's what us women do. We never stop. We never shut the fuck up. Obviously, that's what I'm not doing. But okay, I get that like there was a conflict, then y'all talked it out, and then later on or the next day when you do it, it is so great because you're like, man, I thought we were done. We were really arguing, and now just feeling you next to me, like, oh, it's so great, and you miss this person. But that's not what she's saying. She's saying after we argue, I can't wait to fuck again because that's gonna make everything better. Like, bro, what? No, that's not. That's not how you handle conflict. That's not how you resolve conflict. I'm not saying that sex isn't great after a fight. It just I wouldn't be arguing with you and saying I hate you and I hope you die, and then 5 minutes later be like, we should do it. That'll make this. You want to just fuck? Okay, let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I would agree with you if you're in the scenario you just painted. Yeah, I would agree with you on that one. I was just looking at it from a different point of view. If you're, I don't know, wrestlers don't like the single talk versus married talk, but hey, it is what it is, bro.
No, I just think there's not a huge difference. Time and experience with the person is the thing that matters.
Okay, we're gonna see what else she said.
Sure, why not? What's good, Nightish?
What's happening? Hello, everyone.
Hey, nighty night.
Selfish ass. Look at your selfish ass. See?
No.
Look at you. Stand in the cold for a minute because your woman want a damn shower, Shannon. Take one for the team. We're
Okay.
switched.
Okay.
And then when we get out, we cuddle.
That ain't what I was thinking about, though. But okay.
Cuddling comes with the love making you're talking about. Yes. Yes. But you have to start involving your heart.
Okay. I'm going to do that.
So that it ain't just sexual.
Yeah.
See,
I'm going to do that.
you ain't ready yet. We need more sessions. We need more sessions.
Did you see that study that came out? Sex before work leads to better productivity.
I agree with that. I think that I could see that. That means morning sex for the most part.
Yeah, that's exactly what that means.
I will say is this, women, I'm gonna advocate for y'all, okay? I got you. I've been listening. This ain't for me, but it's for y'all. If y'all could roll over, assume the position, get it in, do your thing, and get up out, more women would say yes. Not every woman, which I am this woman, I don't mind the full act of sex in the morning, right? Because I am a sexual person with who I'm with.
Right.
So I like the act.
Right.
It's not just that. But a lot of women are like, I got to go to work too, buddy. So can you roll over, not expect me to do a full production?
Yeah.
And get your shit.
So you know,
that's why you laughing. And then get on with your day.
You look quicker, huh?
Most women do. Most women, I'm saying.
No, they don't. Keep talking. Nope.
See, she didn't say quickie. She just said she want to lay there like a Carl Jr. star. You get your shit off. Hopefully it's quick. She need a quick 5. Don't even run 10, because 10 minutes taking too much time. That's what she's saying. Y'all running with that?
No. But
she said
no, not
production.
at all. Not at all.
Said,
not at all.
No production. Don't you even think about it.
Cut in and out, Resla.
She said no production. Don't even consider bending any of my knees.
Bending any of my what?
Triple OG.
With that?
You cut out. You said bending any of my Resla.
Y'all hear me now?
Yeah. You said don't even think about bending any of my.
What she said is basically you get a quickie, you don't even consider bending any of her knees.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
y'all good with that?
I don't enjoy it, but I've been that girl. I feel like it's I don't know how to say this in a way that's okay on YouTube. It's agreeable grape. It's like I don't really want to do this, but I'm just gonna allow you to use me to make you feel good. Like because I love you, like go ahead. But I don't enjoy it at all. But just because I love you, go ahead. Sure.
Mm, that's a cold, callous way to say that one for real. It's worse than actually just laying there.
It is
Uh,
agreeable grape though. Like you don't
no, we
actually
can't.
want it. You're just agreeing to allow them to use you.
Mm,
I'll
that
do it
that
for my husband. I'll do it, but that is what it is.
Huh.
agreeable grape. That's wow.
Well, okay, so here's the part about what she just said about that, John. I have definitely dated women who I was sleeping with who said, if I'm too tired or I'm sleeping and you just want to take it, go ahead. And I go, excuse me?
Right. Like I will give you consent to just use me.
I
Yeah,
have
I
definitely
don't
had
want to do
several
that.
girls who have done that,
Yeah,
who have
that
said
shit
that to
sounds
me.
crazy.
What does a person get out of that?
I think as women, especially in today's society, because women are so like if you want to try to be a good woman and be submissive, even if you're not in the mood, it's like I'm not in the mood, but like I want to make you happy, so I'll just let you
Yeah,
do it. But
but
yeah,
if you want to make me happy, if you want to make me happy, don't call it agreeable grape. Call it like this is something I want to do. I want to please my husband, and I'm going to put everything I got into pleasing my husband, and not just let it call it agreeable grape.
but
If that's
I'm
the
giving.
case, if that's the case, then just don't do it.
But
Yeah,
then he's
skip
like, man,
doing
I
it.
ain't had none, and then he's cheating. So if you just consent to let him use it,
That's not
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
I
No,
can
don't know,
I
don't know,
I
man.
hear you.
Well,
I hear you that it's not well, no. I gotta stop you right there,
yeah,
John.
yeah.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
about that. Yeah.
I'll admit that it's not good, but I can tell you that I have been with a few girls who have said it's okay, and I'm just like, no, it's not okay. And at the same time, I heard plenty of talks from other guys on these internet streets and in real life who turn around and say, I'm gonna just get mine. It doesn't matter whether she enjoys it or not.
Yeah, nah.
Mm-mm.
I mean, as a woman though, like, can we? I know this is harder for you guys because you're guys and you don't have to go through all this, but like, as a woman, right? Your hormones are crazy all the time. Like your cycle really it has a big impact on how you act. So like right after your period, 5, 6 days after you're in your follicular phase and then you're ovulating and you really want it. After you're ovulating, most women are just really not in the mood. Now, if you're like in a new relationship, you guys are crazy in love, you might want to do it. But like the majority of the month, a woman is not really in the mood. Plus, you add on depression, or if she just had a baby, if she feels fat. Like women are so in our emotions and our hormones are crazy that the majority of the time, your woman probably doesn't want to. That's pretty realistic. So if she lets you, just because she loves you, but she's probably not into it.
Not gonna speak to that, Mary man.
If
I'm
you
gonna be
want
quiet after this because I made it real quiet in here.
You're
to,
not gonna speak to that.
yeah, make it real quiet and just don't. So to me, that don't make sense, right? For a person to understand, I'm not about to sit here and talk and go against the cycles and all the rest of that, but that ain't how it, again, you talking about that's somebody you ain't trying to do nothing with. You know what I'm saying? So you basically telling me that it's okay for you to do that, you know what I'm saying, even though you going through whatever you're going through, but just to please somebody else, I think you got a problem. That's just me. I might be a little bit weird, but I don't do that to mine.
No, you're not weird. Everyone has their own
No,
life and their own opinions, and their own
I
you're
would
situations.
not
So
weird.
it's
never
fine.
do that to mine. That's crazy.
Yeah, you're not weird because literally some of the things that she said, I've actually heard her like, especially the whole I'll just give it to him whether I'm in the mood or not, simply because I just don't want him going out and then cheating. I've heard that.
I think we all go through different phases in relationships, though. You know, you have times where you're like really, really in love with the person you're with, and then you have times where you're stressed about other stuff in life. So you're just kind of, I don't know, like going through the motions. Like it's like you're not, maybe that's what they call like a flow state. Like you're just going with the flow, but you're not really excited about things. Maybe this is depression. I don't know.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking that got to be a sign of depression or something. I don't know. I can't speak for all married people. I'm newly, but there's some people that's been together for 20, 30 years. They, you know what I'm saying? They know they didn't been through a little bit of everything. So
I don't think it's a married thing.
no, I'm just saying if it was if you would go to somebody who would have longevity, they would be able to answer that for you probably a little bit better because they didn't been through the trials and the tribulations, you know, the ups and downs, you know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
Together, you know what I'm saying? So it'll look different. That's why when John was like, he don't really see it as that. And I was like, well, I see where John coming from. Because again, you talk about somebody who sustained a long relationship, not moving from person to person. You know what I'm saying? Now moving from person to person, being single and doing stuff like that, I would think seriously you would have some type of mental problem because you throwing something on somebody who you basically gonna go throw that box or you gonna go throw that meat in somebody else. You're not in something committed, bro. You know what I'm saying? You basically just not even shacking up. You just hitting and running.
I mean, or they're in it for different reasons of that relationship.
Well, yeah,
like,
that too.
Let's be honest. There are some women that will use sex just to secure a relationship, but there's other ulterior motives for that relationship. It could be a whole bunch of different things. That could in fact be the case. I know women who have been with a guy because of a power status, like he's head of a gang. I've known women who've done it for. We talk about women who do it for money. I definitely know of women with children who don't have husbands or the baby daddy in their lives who will shack up with a guy who is willing to take care of her and her kids, and they're willing to do that. There are lots of different reasons.
Yeah, that kind of thing you describing right there reminds me like when I was younger. That stuff got like real empty feeling.
Yeah,
just messing with a bunch of different women, not really like knowing them, not having no connection at all. That's why I started being in long-term relationships because I would sometimes even completely forget the person. That's how empty it was. I'm like, I did something with you? Hey, yeah, you don't remember? I said, I'm young,
that.
so I'm like,
yep, I know that feeling. I know.
Yeah, I got over that pretty young. And after being married for so long, I only see myself as a husband. I couldn't imagine dating this woman for a month and doing something, then dating that woman. That's that empty feeling again. Because what is the connection? What is the bond?
Night shit. I've been through it so bad that I ended up hitting on the same woman twice. Hit on her, betted her, forgot about her, wound up hitting on her at a different event. And she's like, wow.
Yeah. I had somebody like that. Every time I would see her, it'd be like, oh, how are you? Like, not again. I'm like, what you mean not again? You know me already. Oh. And that's crazy. But it happens.
Now, what she's talking about with the whole, I just want to be all up on you, the zip in, the freaking zipper into the shower, and then afterwards hugging. I'm like, yo, we need some separation, like breathing room.
Yeah, I've had that kind of girl too. That, you know, some stuff is just, it's over the top. But that's what, you know, different people have different sexual appetites.
That's a fact. I was just about to say that, Night, is you always had that one homie. I always had one. I don't know about y'all, but I always had that one homie that was, I always told him, like, bro, this is the person that you really need. Because, nigga, this is the type of person that you want. The ones that you dealing with is you want them so close to you that they pull themselves away. I think you need to find some. So those people I think is needed for certain people. I don't know if
Yeah.
I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what type of person you would call it, because I don't know if they insecure or nothing like that, but just, you know, some people love that type of stuff.
Well, I mean, it's the same way. It's the same stuff that mainly what I hear from the ladies is that, you
Oh,
know,
you
you get
bargain bad.
Yeah, you coming in and out, bro. You gotta say
damn.
that. Say that. Yeah, re-say it again, bro.
I said, some things I hear from some of the ladies when it comes to this, and it's basically like they get with a guy he's got a big appetite, right? And then like say they get with him for a while, or rather not even get with him for a while, they're in a dating stage, get married, and they still don't expect the guy to still be wanting to have sex all the time. I'm like, this is what you signed up for, especially when you're wanting so badly to be monogamous.
Yeah. I had a chick tell me one time I was doing it to her too much. So then I stopped. And I was being conscious of the fact what was going on. Then it was like, am I upset? No, you said I was doing it too much. I'm just
Gotcha.
trying to give you your space. I do actively listen. And then that's because I came out of a relationship where the frequency wasn't an issue.
I think people just need to be honest and tell people what they're really into, what they like, what makes them happy, et cetera, et cetera.
Yep.
Like it'd be much easier to say, I realize you have like a strong sexual appetite. And I like it when we do it, but I don't want to do it every day. I want to do it like twice a week. Would that be a problem or would it be okay? Like just say it. Instead of making him think, yeah, I'll do it twice a day. And then you get married and you're like, no, I don't want to. And he's like, what the fuck? Unsign those papers. I don't want to be married to you. You lied. Just be honest.
It's like, why would you do that? Don't you love me?
Right. Like, no, I don't, because you lied to me. Don't you love me?
Fine, 3 times a week.
I'm
And then you
filing
go
on
for,
Monday. I'm filing
then
on
you
Monday.
go from then you go for 3 times a week, bro, to where you know you could just do it whenever you want to, and you know now. And I'm just gonna lay there. And that's the
And
problem
then,
I have. Like that, nah, we can't be doing all that. There's something is wrong.
right, you
So
agree to
something,
3 times a week. And then when you go to do it, you're like, hey, you want to do it? She's like, yeah, you can use it. That's fine. I'll lay there.
Yeah,
Mm.
non-enthusiastic all the
you
way.
know, yeah. I'm like, yeah, we have a problem.
Right. When you agreed to 3 times, this is not what I meant.
Just staring you in the face like,
Well, let's
it's
continue and see
over.
what O'Brien, whatever she gonna see what else she gonna add to it, because Shay acting like she's saying something that's really he be animated a little bit, but it's
Yeah,
for a
like Barney.
reason.
He
Yeah,
sounds
he
like
got to
Barney.
do a show. So you know what I'm saying.
I thought, well, who that Missy Elliott said, I don't want no 1 minute, 1 minute man.
Well, it's gonna take you more than 1 minute to roll over and do your
Nah,
thing.
not in the morning. Never mind.
Oh, well, there you go. See, then you the perfect match for a lot of women. Because when I'm in session, most of my wives are saying, I don't mind it in the morning, but I got work too, and he's taking too long. Now, the women who are saying
start earlier.
The women who they don't want to work early because that sleep is what they need, because they got to go to work and come home and also be mothers and be a wife to your ass. So there has to be some type of compassion for the fact that I'm already letting you have it.
I got the kid this afternoon.
Can you shit? Please.
I got the kid this
That's
afternoon.
what y'all say. Then y'all fall asleep and we have to feed their asses because you coming up short. Men gonna hate this, and I'm okay with that. The more we hold off on what y'all usually want, that thing, the more y'all do anyways. The more y'all give, and the more y'all do.
That woman's a
the
whole
only
lesbian.
men who won't do.
Bro, did you see what she did? She just bro. First of all, when she touched that and put her hand down there and raised that up a little bit, the first thing his eyes did was joke that. Come on, she knows what she's doing.
I just want to say, because I just noticed she does have a ring on, so I'm wrong. She is married, which actually makes what she did very inappropriate if she's married. And okay.
She got a lesbian girlfriend.
Oh, okay. But still, I don't want my woman to be like, oh, that thing, and lifting her dress up a little. Like, you don't need to do that to prove a point.
Shock value.
And you know that man is a freak. Why are you doing that for him?
Oh, she knows what she's doing. She captivating the audience right now.
Could you rewind it and could I see that one more time? Because I wasn't even paying attention. Did he stare right at it?
Oh, check it out. Rewind it back. They showed her when she did it.
I don't mind it in the morning, but I got work too, and he's taking too long. Now, the women who are saying
Start earlier.
the women who they don't want to work early because that sleep is what they need because they got to go to work and come home and also be mothers and be a wife to your ass. So there has to be some type of compassion for the fact that I'm already letting you
I got
have
the
it.
kid this afternoon.
She's
Can you
stupid.
shit? Please.
I got the kid this
That's
afternoon.
what y'all say. Then y'all fall asleep and we have to feed their asses because you coming up short. Men gonna hate this, and I'm okay with that. The more we hold off on what y'all usually want, that thing, the more.
And he giggled.
I don't know about Shannon Sharp. My head would have definitely went. What you trying to show me, Cheyenne?
Well, he already had his head pointed down towards that way anyway. He was already looking. It just really, they really didn't show it on camera. But he
It's
didn't move
the
his head.
orange bag for me. It's the poodle. It's how he was giggling when Cat was on there. It's a lot of, Sharp,
Yeah.
Shannon Sharp. And then you had, I didn't know I left the phone on with whoever this person was. It's a little.
I said it earlier. I said it earlier. Now it's not hard at this point to trap Shannon because he already done a lot of weird shit. He already got called out on shit.
I actually always thought Shannon was gay until there was a chick that accused him. I was shocked.
Okay. Why did you think he was gay?
He just the way he be talking like Barney, the purple dinosaur, and just I think something about when a man has a little bit of a lisp, and he's always
Oh, the
dressed like
list.
he's not attractive, but he's always dressed a little too pretty. Like I don't know,
Men can't look nice.
I mean, you can, but he just has effeminate
Men can't look
mannerisms.
nice.
Well, he can't look nice. He's not very attractive, but I don't know. He's just too. He could just be a very clean, put together man. I guess he just strikes me as gay.
I don't
He's
know.
too eccentric.
Be clean.
Is he too eccentric for you?
He's just too gay for me,
Yeah, kind of. That's it.
Yeah.
Not that he just is clean or whatever else, but her right here, Cheyenne, Melissa Ford, what's the other one named Fontenot? They're all this kind of look wise and the way they act and everything else that I don't believe them as straight women either.
Thank you. Mayo just said it. He calls his show Club Shay Shay. Bro, it's giving gay for me. Shay Shay. What kind of man?
Yeah, I didn't know what this Shay Shay was about either.
It's about some sissy stuff. It's about some limp wrist.
And the small
Do we know
puppies.
he's the one that came up with the name? I mean, he's got a whole team.
Yeah,
No,
they came up with his name when he was playing football because somebody else's name was Shannon Sharp. It's two Sharps, right? They spell it different. His was regular Sharp without the E, and the Sharps is with the E. So he said since he moved when he came to the football team, they had to call him something else. And Ray Lewis was the one that called him Shay. And then they called him Shay. You know what I'm saying? Because of his number and shit. And I was like, oh, okay, but that kind of makes sense too, because Ray Lewis. I don't want to
say nothing.
Yeah.
Football player.
Yeah, leave it
It
alone.
would have made
I'm
sense
gonna
to
leave
be
it
like, call
alone.
me Sharp. You're not calling me Shay Shay. Like, I already got a girl's name, Shannon, which I know used to be a man's name, and now it's more of a woman's. But Shay Shay, come on.
That's what the story is. I mean, they said it on there with him and Skip. You know what I'm saying?
Skip.
Yeah. So,
Yep.
Them lists be, oh man, the list though is wild.
Okay.
Y'all do anyways. The more y'all give and the more y'all do. The only men who won't do more are the men who only want that. So if you want to vet them out anyway, sis, vet them out and watch them show up. A man should penetrate your heart and your mind.
I'm not finna show up if you play that game with me.
Yeah, I'm like Cap.
I mean, it's his legs. Could you? His legs is crossed. He's laid. Is he about to go to sleep? What's happening right now?
I don't know, but hey, he's
Yeah, I
speaking
don't
her
want no,
language
I don't want no
because
smoke with him.
he must be speaking her language because she show is she showed us amplified with these answers.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
coming
he's
in
a
with all the answers.
successful, rich millionaire. Yeah.
Before he ever penetrates your body, then you will really experience the true essence of an orgasm anyways. I've had men say to me, which besides the best friend, the guy I just mentioned about flying out to his home with the mom, he was one of them. If I can't marry you, I don't even want to touch your body. Now that's a man who isn't a sucker. That's a man who is of age, a mature age,
Oh
who is ready
God.
to have a wife.
Yeah,
And
she ain't
he
gonna
is no
weaponize that.
longer so superficial in his thinking that the best thing about a
Nah.
woman is her sex.
You're not following that, John? Huh?
Nah.
Yeah, you ain't feeling that triple OG. You don't think she's weaponized her value points,
No,
sir, what she wanted.
She can weaponize her value, yeah, but I ain't going.
She can recognize a value, but that's not her value.
Y'all don't think the way he's sitting is a little gay?
No.
I don't trust a man. I don't trust a man
No,
cross
I
his
don't.
legs like that.
No, I don't.
I don't. Like, yeah, I disagree, Resla. That is a gay way for a man to sit.
What other way is there to sit?
Anyway, other than that, my father taught me
The problem, the
that.
problem I have with what y'all saying is if he would have pulled that same move that's right across from him, I would have been like, boy, y'all got a point like a motherfucker. We do not do that. Not with what he got on, right? And not with anything else that a man world should not be sitting like she's sitting. She's sitting like a woman's supposed to sit, who has a small skirt, dress, or whatever the fuck you want to call it she got on. But this man just got his foot over, he got his leg over, what you call it. I mean,
plenty of men have sat like that.
Yeah, bro. I'm a little tall, bro, so I can cross my legs. I sit like a man. I don't have to sit with my legs wide open all the time.
Wait. Do you do that though?
No. That's not my position. Mine's a little bit more because, you know what I'm saying, I bend the knee. You know what I'm talking about? Mine is a bit different.
Most men sit with their
But
legs just like wide
Shannon
open.
ain't as tall as me either, Nightish. He about 3-4 inches shorter than me. I think he like 6'2", 6'3" or something like that. He ain't really that.
Here we go.
Here we go. Then shut up. It's not my fault that God made you short, sir. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
The thing is this though. Back when I could cross my legs, I wouldn't have them crossed that long.
Yeah, I think you're talking about.
I'm sitting with my legs like,
right,
and I'm kind of leaned forward.
Exactly.
Well,
yes.
I'm not. But listen, I don't want no smoke with no football playing muscle bound man. Gay dudes can fight too.
Okay,
Yeah, I never could cross my legs. And even when I try, it's uncomfortable as crap. It don't.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
It don't even feel right.
Oh wow! No. They saying because you should. That's crazy.
Why is he worried about my genital area? It's like crazy. But anyway, though. But yeah.
Oh,
it's just not something.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that.
Know where that came out of. Why you?
Yeah,
so
I don't know where that
focused on
came
your
from.
area?
Oh, I misunderstood. Okay, my bad. I misunderstood what you said. And I like that's why I thought you said something crazy. I was like, well, that's crazy. But my bad if you didn't say that. My
I
apologies.
said it was crazy that they're saying the reason why you couldn't cross your legs because your legs are too short.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nah, okay. That might be true.
I don't think he's a little person.
No, I don't think he little either. But I don't see that. I don't see the problem with that nigga crossing his leg. Like, it ain't like that nigga legs is tucked in.
Yeah, I mean, to each his own. It's just an uncomfortable position to me.
Yeah, I got you.
And to be sitting like that the whole time is wild.
No, he got them new hips too. So,
nah. See, now, John, now you can say something.
Yeah, you know that nigga really got them new ones. He was in and out the same day walking again.
But I will say this about Miss Bryant. That is she looks better with time. She looked better now than she looked when I first saw her like 10 years ago.
Oh, well,
who is she?
You saw her 10 years ago. See,
she was on the Zoe Williams show. She had
Oh,
wrote a
Corey.
little book.
I don't know who's
That's
OG.
what Corey
isn't it?
Holcomb said. That wasn't no book she had. It's a pamphlet.
What is her
Oh,
name?
okay.
Cheyenne Bryant.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard of her.
Yeah, I
Seems
didn't know
pretty,
she
though.
did something with Zoe. So this is before Zoe got into it with
Yeah,
Aries
this is a
Spears and all that.
long time ago.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
why I said she has to have some notoriety, you know, to make it the spark. She didn't just come out of nowhere. And I imagine most of her base is female. So she's been around.
Yeah, it's one of the most funniest moments of other Zoe shows because Corey Holcomb was there. He had that white doctor. I forget that white doctor name. Yeah, it was one of the funniest shows from back in that time. But she looks better now.
Some people got the genes. Some people do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you not only different in women, but watch this, in himself. Because I only get to experience the parts of you that you've already given you. And so a man who only sees value in a woman being just sex is a man who doesn't see value in himself. We are just mirrors to each other. I see value in myself. That's why casually you cannot make love to my body. Because I don't see value in casual sex. I don't see value in an orgasm without being connected to you, without being committed to you, without having access to your home or to who you are or what you do. I don't see value in that. An orgasm doesn't do it for me, but your heart does, your commitment does, your time does, right?
Mhm.
Your thoughtfulness.
Yes.
That's what I want. Then you can take me to Bora Bora. Then we could be tearing Bora Bora up.
She's
And you could
talking
be
crazy
tearing
to me.
Bora Bora.
Oh,
But
boy.
until then,
That's crazy.
It ain't happening.
you're going to access me, love me. You're going to pursue me. You're going to court me. And I will do the same with you.
Mm.
And then by the time we do what we're doing, it will be fireworks.
Why?
People are
Why?
having horrible sex too because all they do is
Does she look like a woman? And I know I'm judging. I really don't know this woman, right? But she doesn't talk like a woman who deserves to be courted.
I don't know about that.
I don't know, John. She sound like she's talking a lot like a lot of the women that I seen out here who said they wife material.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah, and I don't
skipping
think,
them.
and I don't think a lot of
I'm
them need to be
skipping
courted
those
either.
I don't know, but I agree and disagree with what she said. Like she was saying, if I'm not in love with you, like I don't want to have an orgasm with you,
She
basically.
already lied about that because
Well, but
even when she talked on what's his face? What's his
She was with Nick Cannon and she was with dude with the crazy hats. Cam Newton.
well,
Yeah,
but the thing is,
and she admitted on Cam Newton that she'll have people that she links up with.
well, and I think maybe it's different because she has already said that she like really likes sex, basically like she's very sexual.
Yep.
But for me, it's not about whether I want to or not. If I don't love you and we're not together, I can't have an orgasm with you. Like I can't get there. So I feel like if you can even get there with somebody you're not in love with, then you would enjoy it. But maybe I'm just not sensitive like that. I don't know. That is TMI. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be.
Depends what her definition of love is.
Yeah, because I can't.
That's subjective also. Very subjective.
Yeah, because all that changed.
Maybe she can't give it up until Bora Bora. That's how she knows you love her.
Or she might be drunk and just trying to get one off, so she gonna think you somebody else and just go ahead and give 2, 3 of them right back to back.
Perhaps.
casually. And they're calling freaky good sex.
Yeah.
And this is why nobody, but how come sexual relationships aren't even lasting? If it's so good, why y'all not the same person for years at a time? I'm confused.
Some do.
Because it ain't good. It's freaky. It's something you can get anywhere you go. That's what makes it casual. When you plug into a man or a woman and y'all are having real sensual sex that is nasty, not just freaky, you can't get that anywhere. That's the fuse.
What about that?
So, damn, that freeze frame is crazy.
Oh, that's crazy right there. I'm gonna get that right there. Hold it. Leave it right there. I'm gonna get that.
Leave it right there.
Yeah,
leave it right there. Legs crossed, shoulders pressed back, eyes, and the lift.
Damn,
it's a lot going on.
Bracelets on both arms. but I
So
don't think he's
when she
dead.
says when she says like freaky sex versus casual sex, but she's saying she likes to get choked out. Is choking considered to be casual or
I don't
freaky?
know. I don't know. I'm not into all of that though. I'm not into the spitting, the choking, all of that. I mean, shout out to the shout outs. But some people are. They can't really even get off unless you do all of that.
She doesn't need to
I
be
know.
courted.
I know.
She's not wife material.
How do you know? If she's there to please, how do you know?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you. But we definitely gonna use that. Appreciate you, Shannon.
Oh my gosh.
And we're gonna turn that into an overlay right there. Whoop. And then you say what? Turn that nigga to an overlay, nigga.
Hey, OG,
You can do freaky and nasty.
look at that in the back chat if you want to see a comparison of then and now. Go ahead, play.
All right.
But as long as it's fused and connected on a deeper level than just casualty, and that means the orgasm isn't what we are thriving for, it's the act and the engagement of the sex that's orgasmic within itself. See, that's grown people talk. You kids, y'all having this little high school sex. Y'all doing that little rabbit shit still. We don't want that. We don't want that. You can keep that right over there.
Wait, pause.
Right over there.
I thought
Pause. There go the laugh and the kicking of the feet.
Yeah. Sir.
Every time you pause it,
You got him in a crazy, your pause game been on point. Pause.
Oh my gosh.
He looked like he wants
Your
some
pause
milk.
game
He
been
wants
on
some milk and
point.
cookies.
Oh, not no milk and cookies.
To get some milk and cookies. That's what he looked. To get some milk and cookies.
That rest in peace,
I
Bernie
thought
Mac.
the further the trip, the freakier and the nastier it got, doc.
Listen, the further
Why is his
heart,
voice getting higher and
to my
higher?
safe space,
I don't
to
know.
my mind, to me accessing
Just show my
everything, your
sex.
cell phone, everything you have, is the more sex we have. That's the nastier that a woman who loves herself and respects herself will get. The more that you create an environment.
It's not the further the trip. It's the furthest that she's been.
What I hear this woman is saying is that a man needs to acquiesce and bow down. I don't know what nobody else is hearing. I'm not going to give you none. You do everything I can imagine I want, and then I can open up. If I got to do all of that, how many rules is it to it?
But think about it. If I gotta do all that, all the talk, all the courting, and I gotta make sure there's a trip to Bora Bora and all the hotel stay, all that stuff.
Yes.
All the lay down.
Yes.
Not OG,
Total
but,
submission. Total submission.
What's your name? I forgot your name.
You talking about Nightish?
Yeah, Nightish. Nightish. I agree with you, Nightish. She's setting too many standards. She's controlling too much.
I don't get the Bora Bora thing. Like, I feel like you should want, well, at least what I want is like real love, a real relationship, real connection. Like, I'm not just going to do it with you if I don't have real love and want to be with you. But I don't understand the Bora Bora. Like, I don't need you to take me on a trip.
How do you find that? How do you find real love?
I think it just happens. I think it's something God given. You just happen to meet someone and you realize, hey, we get along, and you keep talking, and the next thing you know, you love them and you want to be around them and they love you, and then you just keep learning more about each other and you just realize, wow, this is something special. I was supposed to meet
How are you not sure that you love them but they like you?
because you end up telling each other.
I mean,
I don't know if you could.
People lie, right? And there are people who lie out of being nervous because they're like, oh shit, if I don't say something, there's gonna be a problem.
So that's what I call a representative. I believe in the early stages, that's exactly what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a person representative. You're not dealing with them.
Yeah, I definitely think it takes time, and you can just, and I never say it first. I let them be the one to want to say it. But I think you can just tell, which some people are very good liars. They're good actors, but I think certain things you could just tell, like that you have a lot in common and that it's special. And sometimes, yeah, they do lie, and then you just waste your time.
I mean, there's some people who feel a way about it because I mean, I think the most mature people are the ones that are able to say it, and even if they know the other person is not there yet, that's okay. But there are people, especially the young ladies. This has happened to me, at least personally for me. When it happened to ladies, y'all say it, and then you're expecting me to say it, and I don't feel the same way.
And so you shouldn't say it. And I think it's messed up when people do say it. But yeah, you also shouldn't punish somebody if they don't feel it. Like if you say, I love you, and they're like, thank you. Just be glad they thanked you. Because don't lie to me. Tell me, that's not what I thought this was. And I'll be like, oh, okay. Well, bye. Have a nice life.
I've been straight up. I've been like, hey, yeah, I'm not there. Now I know where you are, but I'm not there yet.
I would say in my earlier stages of dealing with folks, I didn't have no idea what love was at all, period. So I wasn't telling nobody I love them. And they could be nice, and I'm going to be nice. I think I'm more into making contracts that we stick to. And then like I would say in the beginning of my marriage, I'm 24, my girl is 22. We was kids and neither one of us knew what the hell we was talking about doing or anything else. But we had already had a child, and then we had another one. And it's when I look in hindsight, like by the time we had our third child, when I look in hindsight, I go, these are the things that I love about you. These are the things that'll be memorable. These are the things I'll never forget. But in the beginning part, it was like we just made a commitment to stay with each other. And I think that sometimes I talk to people on here, I'll be like, I hear what you're saying, but here's what I'm saying. Do you want to be in a relationship?
Facts.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to be in a relationship, we don't have to go through all these different. That don't mean I got to jump and pounce on you. We got to have sex instantly. But do you want to be in a relationship in the first place?
Very important.
What's the purpose? And I'm using the word love in quotations, and I'm keeping it open for the conversation. But what's the purpose that people fall in love? I don't get it. Why? Why would y'all fall in love?
Why would you want to fall in love? This is the question I think you're asking.
He didn't say want to. He said, why would you fall in love?
Why would you want to? Why would you base a relationship? Why would you base a relationship off of falling in love? And when you first meet somebody, when you first just get to know somebody, but what do you?
Go ahead, Nightish.
Yeah, I don't think you should. It should be a part of it, but it shouldn't be the thing that holds y'all together. Because for example, being married all that time, there was times I'm upset, but I still love my wife. This time she's upset, and I clearly know she's upset, but she still loves me. We still doing the things we know we're supposed to do with each other. So that's outside the realm of love. That's when we upset. That's when we tired. All that other stuff. Because I'll tell you, by the time that second child came, and I was 30, so staying up with them kids at night and unthrowing out this breast milk and putting it on your wrist, and you'll see a lot of pictures of me sleep with my baby laying on my chest because baby just took all the energy up out of me and trying to go to work and pick people up from childcare and drop people off. And when you get into the rigmarole of all that stuff, you have to have something more than just that Disney feeling of love.
That's when you know, Nightish. That's when you start doing. You've been through a couple of cycles of life and a couple of events up and down. And then I'm not talking about no 30, 60 days. I'm talking about 3, 4, 5 years. That's when you start doing. That's when you start knowing if you truly in love with somebody. This thing that people call love these days make me really suspect of. It's lust. I'm not even saying that I was free of it. I thought I was in love when I first met my wife too. And we dated shortly and we got married quickly. And I'm gonna tell you, it wasn't the things I thought I was in love with. I didn't find out what I really was in love with until about year 4 or 5. Now, the things I saw in her that attracted me to her, the things I saw that the reason why I wanted to marry her were true. But I didn't know what love was until we went through a couple things. I think what we do now is we just get caught up in the emotion. And as soon as that emotion wears off, guess what? My attraction for you is done.
Yes. So So when I first met my girl, before we even was in a serious relationship, it was a lot of things about her that she did with that were admirable to me. Her level of education. She used to do ballet. She played the piano. She played the violin. So it was all these different things she did I thought was interesting. And like I said, was admirable. So it wasn't a love thing in the beginning. It was,
Agreed.
admiration at first.
No, I agree. I mean, I'm even thinking about a couple of marriages, and even just thinking about the vows. It was about your commitment to the person, not necessarily about your love. I even think
Yes.
about it. You say you take them to be your wife or your husband, but you say to have into a whole, to honor or obey, for better or for worse, for richer for poor, to cherish. But but do you really get love in that?
Mm-mm. It's
No,
a commitment you're getting. And that should be the thing that's holding you together. Love
That's why they.
can
That's
be
why. That's why. That's why. That's why they say to death do you part. If you don't make it to death do you part, your question your love begins to call your question your ideal love begins to fall apart.
Not well. Now it's not really till death do you part. I've heard some people say, "For as long as you both shall live,"
Okay,
which makes it very murky for some people.
okay.
Right,
for as long
because
as
what
you
if they
both
die
shall.
before you? Does that mean you stay single forever until you die, or do you move on after they die?
So are we talking about love or are we talking about attraction?
I think they were just talking about the when I think of love, I think it's a Disney type of thing. It's like, and it could be lust, but they think it's love.
Could be, yeah.
Right. I think
It's
I
the
look
first
at
feeling that
love.
it ever
I look
has.
at love. So when I look at love, I look at when when you're in a relationship with somebody and you guys are operating, pulling. It's like pulling the cart the same way. Or you're there to help her, she's there to help you. If you see she's in trouble, you want to help her. If she's like, you can tell these things early on. Well, not early on. You can tell these things, and when you can identify that your companion like really cares about you, like they like that ride or die feeling, like when you're in trouble, she quickly runs to help you, or you're in trouble, you or she's in trouble, you quickly go to sacrifice so that to get her out of it. That's when you know you're in love with somebody. When you sacrifice yourself because you don't want to watch her fall. I don't think a lot of people see that. I think people think love you people look at love very differently. First it's the attraction, then it's the familiarity, but I don't think you're truly in love until you don't see yourself like you guys are working together to keep each other afloat.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
got to
I
have some
think
skin in the game. It's the
Yeah.
skin in the game that draws you closer together.
And
yeah,
that's
it's
where
like
love is. And I think that's where marriage should happen. It doesn't usually happen that way. I think people start like they get married before they get to that point, if they ever get to that point. And that's probably why a lot of them fail. But I
Well,
don't,
I
I
think that's
think
part of the
that's the
problem.
point where love is.
I think that's part
How
of the
many people? How
problem.
many
But with a lot
people?
of
Go ahead,
people,
Russ.
I think that's part of the problem with a lot of people's concept of love and of marriage. A lot of people are expecting, honestly, like the the marriage portion before really understanding love.
Love, yeah.
They want that. They want the aspects of. They want you to sacrifice for them now, and you're not even married.
Yeah.
They want you to do all that shit
That's
now.
what she's saying. That's
Yeah,
what she's saying.
yeah.
yeah, I don't think
So
people
do all this stuff like I'm your wife before I give you any of this monkey. What?
I don't.
yeah, I don't,
So I'm gonna go that way, right? With you, I'm gonna go that way. You shouldn't be asking for me to take you to Bora Bora or spend extravagant money on you, and we shouldn't. And this is gonna be out. This is gonna go out the limb. I know I'm gonna get ridiculed for this one, and you shouldn't be asking to have sex with her.
yeah, I think you don't really know if you love somebody the majority of the time until shit has hit the fan, right? Until you've been through some things, you really don't know. But I do think love and commitment go hand in hand, but you can also have one without the other. Like, there are people who have arranged marriages or people who just get married for hypergamy and for political reasons and their family reasons, right? Like you're an arranged
Right.
marriage, right? You're set up to marry this person and you
Mm-hmm.
just understand, I don't love them, but hey, this is who I'm supposed to marry. Our families are going to be better if we get married, and to be loyal to them and to take care of them. And you do everything a person who loves them would do because you're committed, and then over time, a lot of those people do grow to love each other because it's just
Do you know
natural.
that those things last longer than a
They
lot
last
of?
longer.
Yep, they
They
do. They
absolutely
Yes,
do.
do.
because
Because
They
they're
last
rooted
they
longer.
in each other.
learn to love each other, and these are all actually is those people that tend to tell me the things like, I'm still learning about her. I'm
Yes.
still learning about him.
And that's a beautiful thing when y'all still learning each other instead of y'all growing apart. Somebody has to have the mind to say, I'm willing to grow apart. Why did you allow yourself to do that?
The worst kind of relationship to be in, and I think most of these relationships exist, are people who are when you got two people who are just selfish and they
Yes.
operating by lust.
Yes.
Whenever you're seeking whatever you want, what she just established, unless you're doing this for me, doing this for me, doing this for me, I don't want to marry you because you're telling me how selfish you are. And the same thing to men, same thing for the men. You tell me, well, you
Yes.
gotta do this, do this, do this. What? No, you shouldn't be getting married because marriage is not about you. It's
Yes.
about you. It's about you pleasing the other person. You losing yourself in the other person losing himself in you.
Yes. 100%, 100%, not 50-50. All of me for all of you. Yes. And that's the
Anytime,
thing that
anytime I hear a woman say, or anybody say, I'm just gonna because she's a woman and she said it. Put me first. Put me first. My career this, my career that, and I'm tired. I'm like, I don't care. You're selfish.
But I'll say this. She also said, and I'll do the same. And I think everybody is missing that she said that.
She did. She did.
She said, and I'll do the same, which tells me that she is at least more committed towards the goal that we're talking about, which is love, than most of these other people that are out here. She said that, listen, if we just gonna have freaky sex and then like a month later I go have freaky, like that's not love. But if I can sit there and look you in the eye and we going and it's just about us and the sex is different, then that's love to her. Like
Okay,
she's
so
but
let
saying
she's
me.
something.
lying. She's a
Who
lesbian.
who who she's?
Is she a lesbian?
I just asked the question. Who she's married to?
I don't know. Is she a lesbian? I don't know. I thought she was.
A
So
big
if
old
she's
giant
so
light skinned
so
woman with big
so now
Is
I'm
old
she?
gonna go.
hair.
So now
Is
I'm gonna
she?
go. I'm gonna go on another limb. I'm gonna go on another limb. If she's lesbian, she's selfish.
Well, not only that, I
Uh,
don't know why she's having this conversation right here with Shay, talking about
This is where the
men.
money is. This is where the money is.
Cause she's selfish.
Yeah, I don't get this. I don't get lesbians coming out and do that. But I'll say what she's saying rings true in a relationship like a monogamous heterosexual relationship. What she's saying is the way if you wanted to be successful to be true. And what you said, Nigel, is true too. The growing apart versus learning, continuing to learn about each other. I don't think enough people do that. I think more people grow apart and they don't
well,
continue to learn about each other.
well, baller. I think a lot of people end up growing apart is because they spend too much time, quote, learning about themselves before an actual marriage. Like this whole we'll see shit.
Yeah. So they come in half-assing is what I call it, but in bad faith. Like I need to know you completely. Like I said, me and my wife got married. We didn't know each other like that. We grew to know each other. And like
Okay,
I
I think
said, we both got to be on the same page where we both first you got to make the commitment to be with this person. If you're not committed to being with this person, every little thing is gonna rock y'all up and constantly. When my wife was upset with me, I still smiled at her, kissed her on the cheek, and did whatever else because you're upset. You own your emotions. I'm not upset because you're upset. I would like to know what. See, I used to have these kind of conversations. Is this a conversation where you're just venting, or do you want me to fix something? Because I have to
gotcha.
understand that. What is this right here? Are you just venting? So I'll just listen, or do you want this fixed? I don't
Oh
want to
yeah.
assume.
I think I heard that. I saw that differently than what you said it. What I was saying is, so if you're in a relationship where you guys are on the same accord and it's locked tight and like let's say 15 years, 20 years passes and you start to grow apart because of naturally things get a little stale. Like I don't know how many people have been married that long. Maybe John the Baptist has been married that long.
I was married with my wife 24 years till she passed away. I met her when I was 14 and she was 12.
Okay, but if you were okay, so let's assume you were married to another 20 and you start to see things get a little rocky. I would think that actually still learning about them is to accept some of those things that happen when you start to fall apart. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't understand, like a lot of times men, if you're married that long, you don't understand that women go through things like menopause, and menopause changes their behavior, and then you start to go apart.
Yeah. When they start having hot flashes,
Right. So once they start going through that, it's up to us to learn from that and not sit there and go, I didn't know you, but I mean to say that we're growing apart, but to say, you know what, I didn't know this, and now let's grow from here. Let's go from here and figure this out. That's what I thought you meant by the whole.
You know the most dangerous times, the two most dangerous times for divorce in a marriage.
Menopause and what?
I'm not gonna say menopause. What did you say?
Anytime she's on her period and menopause.
Postpartum and menopause.
No, I'm gonna say that within the first 5 years of marriage, and after 30 years.
After
that's what they say. 30 years.
That's what they say.
So think about that. Yeah. Well, okay, not the postpartum.
But if you really in love,
it's almost as if once the kids are grown.
Yes.
And they're out the house. That is. I've seen the most marriages come. Well, I ain't gonna say the most. I've seen a lot of marriages come to an end after the kids are grown.
But you know what, John the Baptist? If that situation happened, now that I really love this woman, if she think the best thing for us to do is be apart, I love her enough to let her be apart. We should be able to separate amicably.
That's a fact. I agree.
That's true. But that's true.
The key word that Nidus used was should.
Yeah, should. I'm gonna tell you something. When I was younger, I was like, I don't care if this marriage or what else. But when I got older, it was like the episode of Martin where he told Gina, get out. And when she walked out the door, he said, oh, wait a minute, don't go nowhere. Because now I'm in love. It's not love is real to me now. When I was younger, it wasn't real to me. I left one time and I missed that whole time I was gone. Like, damn it. But we had to have that separation.
See, and that's how I knew too early on when I met I knew my wife about 8 years before we got married, and then she moved down to Florida, and I told her that I would join her, but I had to stay back at work, and she didn't think I was coming. She didn't think I was going to join her. She thought that that was the end of the relationship. But at home, it was rough not to have her around. Me and my moms, we would just sit around. We would drink a little and we would talk about it. But then when I got back down to Florida, that's when we got married, and we knew the bond was there because you know that when you're not with each other, you feel it.
Yeah. That's when do y'all know what kuvad is?
No.
That's when when your wife get pregnant and you get all the symptoms. She don't have none of it. The doctors told me, you having food cravings and cramping and all this other stuff because she's pregnant. I'm like, what?
Phantom food cravings.
That's a fact. I used to do that.
So if I don't feel none of those symptoms, should I get a blood test?
No, I mean it's a rare thing, but it's a real thing.
I hope my man can have all the contractions. I'd rather not.
That's what I used to do, Nidus, when my wife was pregnant. I used to cook. I used to get her food. But I used to eat for her too. I used to that's when I started gaining my weight. I used to be rail skin. I used to play basketball for hours and hours. But once she was pregnant and we had kids, that's when I blew up 20 pounds, and I've never been back down to my high school weight again since then.
Yeah, you got to.
And I've had 4 of them. I've had 4 of them. So, but that's what love is, when you can.
I'm about to get my kids tested then, huh?
Stop playing, John. Goodness, out of line.
I don't know though. I don't feel like you have to miss them to love them. I feel like you could love somebody and then you don't talk to them for a few days and you're like, thank God, I don't want to fucking deal with you.
No. No, well, I mean, maybe I just don't see that. I admit, if y'all
Yeah.
can make that work, y'all can make that work.
It's good with you, easy. Hey man, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man, when y'all come in. Make sure you hit that like button when y'all come in. For those that's here, man, make sure y'all support the channel. If you're over on Resla side, double tap that horizontal. Double tap that vertical screen, and make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe too. And if you want to support the stream, you can hit the Cash App. I am Resla at the bottom. For those over there on the OG DoDirty side, money sign OG DoDirty, or you can hit the super chat or super stickers. Make sure you support the show. Appreciate y'all. I got it.
Yeah, I am not one to make it. I'm reading a lot of ways, so I am not one that easy on that whole love thing. To me,
Yeah.
it's like I care more about the respect than anything else.
Oh yeah, that's respect is more of a big thing for men than love. To be honest, if I feel disrespected, then that's where the issue be at.
Y'all
That's
ain't
the
never
respect.
lied.
Let me ask the men a question. We've been taught that throughout relationship with a woman, throughout her lifespan, her life cycle, whatever, she's gonna have a lot of emotions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hormone emotional imbalances, what they going to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Do men have the same thing?
Yeah, which is bottom line.
Not the same, not the exact same thing, but
Not the
we
exact
have some.
We don't listen. We don't put a lot of emphasis on whatever that may be. Like if my day ain't going so great, I know I still got to do whatever else. And I'm back then I'm doing construction, so we waking up early in the morning when it's cold, but you got to go get that job done. If you especially if you're building something from the ground up. So I'm out in the cold digging holes to put concrete into. So we don't focus and put a lot of emphasis on feelings.
Yeah, y'all don't tell us what the problem is.
No, because we trying to fix it. We trying to grind through it.
No. I'm gonna tell you this. No, we do tell them what the problem is. I'm gonna
We
tell you
don't.
when the men is. No. Listen. I'm about to
Y'all
tell
do
you. We do.
not.
I'm gonna tell you we do. You just don't listen. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when a man, especially when a man, the younger that he is, he's going to tell you that I need this. That's him being hormonal. His testosterone is high, and you're saying, I don't feel like. Oh, you're just being creepy. You're just not considering my feelings. No, he's telling you my testosterone is real high, but you're not ignoring because it's not equal to yours.
Oh, you talking about something different? Yeah.
Yeah, those aren't the
Yeah, that
things we
was
talk
something
about.
A thing that my wife told me that I had to learn. It took me probably about 5 years to get into is that I don't express myself at all. I didn't used to talk in the beginning of our relationship. I had to learn how to talk to her and understand exactly what she was saying. In the beginning of my relationship, I'm just go. Let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah, the most I get out of my man, he'll be like, I just have a lot going on. I'm really stressed. And I'll be like what? And he's like, it doesn't matter. I'm like, wait, what? And he's like, just family and work stuff. And I'm like, what is it? And he's like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like they don't
But
get into it.
he's telling. Okay, what I'm trying to say is, you're right. We don't talk about that kind of stuff because that kind of stuff we're going to work. We are the problem solvers in relationship, not most of our spouses. What we do talk about to you is our sexual desires.
I didn't even talk about that really.
Yeah, I don't even know about that.
I'm gonna tell you. Right, when I got married at 21, I'm like, this is what I want. This is when I want it. This is it.
Yeah, I think my relationship is just past that point. We talk about
Well,
more important things.
it's not even that, Alex. It's sometimes there are just some guys like there. So for instance, there are times when my girl comes to me and she's like, "Oh, so what's wrong?" And I got some other stuff going on with work or whatever. She's like, "Oh, you want to talk about it?" I'm like, "No," because that doesn't solve anything.
No, it
doesn't.
Like me thinking no. Talking is not going to make me feel better about it. You're just making me relive the event that I'm already
That's gonna make me focus on it. Exactly. That's why I don't want to talk about it.
That's the Mars versus Venus thing, though. That's the men are from Mars, women from Venus. Men do not want to talk about it. Women want to see you cry. They want to see you get emotional. Yeah, y'all do.
It's not that.
Ultimately,
it's not that. I think the problem is us as women and you as men. It's hard for us to understand, especially for women, because we don't understand shit. We're not logical. We're more emotional. We act off emotion more than logic. But it's hard for both of us to understand that we're not the same. So as women, we feel like, oh, nothing makes me better than when I can just get it out. Even if the problem's not solved, just being able to just
Yeah,
word vomit it and
venting.
get it
Yeah,
out,
venting. Yeah.
right? We feel better. And so we think if you're like, oh, work's bothering me, we're like, oh, just get it out, because we just can't understand you're different. We feel
No,
like
that's not gonna make me feel better.
if you just
That's
word
not
vomit
gonna
it to
make you
me,
feel
you'll
better.
feel better. But it's so, for us, we know it works. So we're like, no, 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 it'll work. Just let it out. And we just don't
Yeah.
get that. No, that doesn't work for me.
Mm-mm.
If
It
if
doesn't
I
work.
listen, if you're my girl and I tell you, you know what make me feel better? Punch this
Leave me the fuck
motherfucker in the
alone.
face.
Oh.
You're gonna tell me, do you feel better now that you say that? No, I want to punch a motherfucker in the face. Now what we gonna do?
You got bond money?
What we gonna
But that's not.
do?
That's yeah. But
No,
that
but
my bond money is not the issue. It's that we got to be conscientious of the fact that I used to go to jail a lot until I got married. Once I got married, I never went to jail no more.
You
And
said you got married when you were 14.
I got married when I was 24.
Oh, you said she was 12 and you were 14.
I met her when I was 14 and she was 12.
Oh, okay.
Then we were separated for probably about 3 years, and we ran into each other again when I was like 17. She was 15. Then we
Okay, yeah, you
separated
just misspoke
again.
earlier then. Okay, that makes sense. So
Yeah,
you were, okay.
maybe I said that. We didn't get married when I was 14. I don't think you can get married at 14, but I met her when I was 14.
I didn't either, but I thought you're older shit. Maybe it was like the Pilgrim days. Maybe they did it different back in the 1600s.
whoa,
I
she
just
trying to say,
met her.
He said
wow,
pilgrim base. That
wow,
is wild.
wow.
You know I'm playing with you, Nightish.
Yeah.
But no, you did say
Listen, I
that. I
got
just
thick
thought,
skin. That's
thought
And
we
I'm
actually.
weren't
ins-
able over it.
and I'm insulted because I'm not double. Yeah, that's wow, Night. She wow, that's crazy.
I
Y'all
got
know I'm
married
playing.
in
Oh my
I
gosh.
got married in 94.
I was 5.
It was we had probably about 250 people at the wedding.
I got married in '95, Night.
So,
I was 6.
Congratulations. Yeah, I had 6 groomsmen. She had 6 bridesmaids.
Wow, y'all did
That's
have a
actually
big
a
wedding.
lot. Or is that a lot? I don't know. I don't do
That's a
weddings.
lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, I
That's a
thought it
lot.
was. I just want to go to the courthouse and sign the papers. I don't care about the wedding.
That will most likely be me.
Here go her bridesmaids.
I'm literally gonna wear like leggings or sweatpants and a tank top and just sign the papers. I
Look at
don't.
Nightish. Nightish got them right there with him. You
Here go
go.
my groomsmen.
No, it's gonna make me cry.
Leave that man alone. Go ahead, Nightish.
What are
Yeah,
you talking? I don't think you're understanding. Whoever
I
said
am,
this-
Alex. I'm out here bugging out.
we had ice sculptures and
Yeah, you're not feeling me. It's
No,
because I
am.
know he lost his wife, so knowing that he keeps that so close makes me sad. Because
little flower girls throwing rice.
you're killing me.
People at the hall that we was at.
Yeah, Nightish.
The singer. The keyboardist. Let me see. The candle lighter.
You got a candle lighter.
Yeah, it was a whole thing, man.
For the Unity candles.
yeah, it was dampered up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It was a whole to do. It took a whole day.
I'm sorry, Nightfish.
Here we go all together.
Nice.
I feel, you know what, man? I get
Shout
it.
out to marriage.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I encourage more people to do it, but I know that a lot of people aren't capable of it. So,
Actually, I encourage people not to do it now.
Yeah, a lot of people shouldn't get married.
Yeah. Yeah, I think people are too selfish now.
Yeah, too selfish.
Those who can should. I just had a young kid say to me that he
Oh
wanted.
no, 'cause
Yeah.
for the issue that ball like anyone can. It doesn't mean they should.
Yes.
How you say it, B-baller? You should.
You could, but
So Those who can probably shouldn't though, because at the end of the day, it is more so about the commitment than anything else. But love is important also.
Well, what's the saying? Those who can't teach.
That's terrible. I hate that saying. I
you,
hate
you
it.
can't
It's
do
not
it,
true.
but you want to sit here and promote it. Don't do it. Don't
And
take
this is
those
not the
lessons.
space for it. They'll fight you tooth and nail about how marriage is horrible for men.
Well,
This ain't the you basically starting a fight if you say something about somebody getting married. So you in comfortable quarters being able to get it off here.
Yep.
I mean, think about the normal thing that's said to guys, right? You know, Sheila's getting married. Oh my God! Wow, when's the wedding?
Yeah, she
Kevin's
likes the
getting married.
wedding, but not the marriage.
Yeah, Kevin's
It's
getting
about
married. The guys are going, "Oh man, what happened, man? What's going on? Well, are you all right?"
well, what it is I believe, and this, y'all can beat me up if you want to. It's about pageantry and vanity.
Mm-hmm. 1000%.
They like the ring. They like all the people was there. It's like a moment. And then when it gets down to the, we waking up to each other every single day, and you can see I got that lump on my back. I can see that you got that mole in an odd space. So that's the commitment part.
Here's what's crazy about it. Even when I think about like different family dynamics, you'll have the people that's even like will have when it's like, oh my God, it's all about her day. And then I think about the other families that are like, it's their what the couples are thinking, it's our marriage, but it's our family's day. It's the mother and the father and the stepfather and the stepmother. Like what they're all plan shit together. They care more about the wedding than the actual people that's getting married. But those are the marriages actually stay together.
Yeah,
Very
those.
long.
But see that. Yeah, I like that you said that right there. That is actual community. I could not go somewhere and go, oh, my wife is doing this. They're gonna tell me, man, you better take your behind back home to your wife.
Facts.
And she couldn't go nowhere without them saying, you got to take your behind back home to your husband. What's going on right now? What are y'all doing? So yeah, all them and this is the thing. She had a bunch of Muslim uncles, so I had to go through all them men. The thing was like kind of old school. She her father passed when she was like 5, so I had to go through these real hardcore dudes to even be in this serious relationship. And they would oftentimes come through and be like, "What's going on with y'all?
Yeah,
what's happening?"
Yeah, and those are the ones that work out. Like, what happened? What's going on? You know what? We're gonna take them. We gonna take them. We gonna go for a walk. And honestly, you think there might be a big fight, but honestly, they're just like, yo, we know it's hard. Talk to us. We gonna drink. We gonna do whatever.
Yes.
And then you might just come home later and now your wife is looking like, why he drunk? We just had to have some things out. That's all.
I've had them. Let me talk to you, young blood. Oh shit, here we go. Now you being good to my niece, right? I say, hey man, you can see, you tell me. I'm still learning.
I wonder how.
And this is the other thing about the old school cats. They say, young blood, we're gonna teach you how to fish. We're not gonna let you fail. I think that's missing nowadays. It's supposed to be people that's supposed to be, especially if they call themselves family and whatever else, it's supposed to be people around to lift you up and help you through these different situations. They're not just supposed to watch you fall apart.
Yeah, we're missing that because a lot of especially there's a lot of them who are like, they don't really have the experience to give you, number one. But then the other ones, like, I don't know, because I've met the ones that are like, I met the ones who they have the experience, they're in the marriage, but they're like, I ain't gonna teach you shit, man. This ain't what you think it is. And I'm like, I'm already married. What you talking about? And then there's the other ones that are like, I want to teach you, but I made so many mistakes. Don't do what I did. And
That's
I'm like,
what it is right there.
what? You're still married. What do you mean?
But we do that here. We do that here in this space as it is. If this is supposed to be the community, this is the space right here. This is the community, right? We no longer have that little community that we had when we were younger. You know, that the neighborhood. The neighborhood is no longer the community because everybody's online.
That's gone.
But
Yes,
so this is the community, and you could hear what the community is saying. The community has a bunch of scarred people, and I say this all the time: scarred people teaching scared people. You can't have people who have had bad relationships coming out here telling everybody,
Oh,
"Don't do this, don't do that."
Baller. Say that one more time.
Say what?
Scar people, what?
Scarred people are teaching scared people, man. That's what
There
it
you
is.
go.
Where's the applause button?
That's real.
Oh, wait.
But that's what we have in this community, man. We have a bunch of we're not able
That's
to.
why I don't like calling it a community baller.
But it
It's
is.
two things. It's two things though. It's what Big Baller just said. Scarred teaching scared people. I like that. Never heard it before that way, but I like it. Also, too,
I'm
you got the
feeling
other
it.
thing.
That's
I am
my
too.
quote now.
Yeah, I actually like that. I'm gonna borrow that. I'm gonna use that a whole lot in the future. I also see it another way too. It's like you don't have a community because everybody's individual now. Everybody moves away. I mentioned something a while back on I think on TikTok or somewhere one of these platforms. I mentioned on I can't might have been here. I said something about to the fact that used to be multiple generations living in a home.
Mm-hmm.
And we no longer now in the past 50, 60 years, we've been moving away from that.
Yeah, that's
It's
a
now
beautiful
it's
thing.
multi-generational.
Right now. I have that right now. You know, my mother-in-law is right now upstairs living. She lives with us and she takes care of my daughters. And she goes back and lives with her husband. I mean, yes, you're right. You need to have multiple generations in your household.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. And so now you got it wasn't a problem. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying it takes a village.
And that's the village. It ain't around the movie. Like when I was saying, I lived with my grandmother, my mother, and my uncle.
Yep.
And family members came over often because back then it was actually so. For example, my father side of the family, we used to always come by and leave watermelons on the porch because they went to these patches. They would come by and they would leave crawfish. I mean, a lot of it because they was canning and preserving and they had gardens and all that other stuff. So even though, because this is the 80s, this is like a hard time around that Ronald Reagan, Jimmy Carter time. It was like a recession, not a depression. So having all that stuff, and then also since a lot of people came from the South up north, you could actually just take a note to the store and the man at the store say, "Oh, tell your grandmama, hey," and send you home with wine and cigarettes and all kind of stuff you wasn't supposed to have. But that note secured, you know, the basic stuff that you need. But the way my grandmother used to be, I don't think women want to do that because everything was from scratch. Cornbread from scratch, cake from scratch. Wasn't no Jiffy bought. Wasn't no cake mix bought.
That's true. That's the way I ate a lot of food from the South, strictly because of that.
And that's why then people were stronger and healthier. They wasn't eating all these whatever this stuff they making food out of now.
Yeah,
I mean, and the weird thing about it is that, yeah, the thing that we were missing when we were talking about that whole village thing, right? Is that the village didn't even have to necessarily consist of your actual blood. The community was all looking out for each other.
Yes. And the other thing about when I was younger, we was in all them doors. We was in all our neighbors' houses and backyards and whatever else. It wasn't like now where people don't even talk to their neighbors. So my neighbors on both sides, me are Latino people, but I talk to them. I try to understand who their kids are. I tell them, hey, if they kick the ball over here, just let them come on over here. There's cameras everywhere. I can see y'all. I know who my neighbors are. I don't like that kind of distance that people are perpetuating.
Yeah, your next door neighbor is still a stranger to you. I just don't get that. I don't get it.
Yeah, that's crazy. And why aren't you trying to formulate a relationship?
True.
Well, I think it also, when you're that type of person and they're not, it doesn't work. Like when my neighbors first moved in, I like just found a bunch of stuff I had, like Bath and Body Works candles, hand soap, shower gel, just things they could use. And I just like brought them over like a basket of stuff. And then since then, I'll always just like bring stuff over, like their kids will be playing outside and I'll go give them like bottles of water and just nice. And like the other day I had went and knocked on their door to ask them something. And I knocked and I heard the dude come to the door and he's like, "It's the nosy neighbor."
Damn.
And no, I just walked away and it made me start crying because I don't have an issue with y'all. I've just tried to be kind to you. I don't come looking in your windows. I'm not bothering your children. Like I'm just nice. But to them, to him, I'm a nosy neighbor, apparently.
That's unfortunate.
Like
My
It's
I
neighbors
just
keep,
are actually pretty nice to me.
like you
that's
leave
just
a
a
2 and 3-year-old outside to play alone, and I watch them because I don't want to see your kids on the news because they got kidnapped because y'all don't watch them. But I'm a nosy neighbor. Okay.
but to your credit though, yeah, you didn't do anything wrong. But the problem is that that thing you're identifying with doesn't exist anymore. You are the nosy neighbor because not because you're nosy, but because they just don't understand the concept of what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
That's what you're supposed to
They
do.
just
You
don't
look
get
out
it.
for your community. If you live right next door to me and your babies are out in the yard, I'm not gonna report you, but like I'm gonna watch out for your babies because those are my neighbor kids. So those are like my kids to me. I'm not gonna have my neighbor kids get kidnapped and I didn't see. I hear them yell. I'm running to the window to see why are they yelling. Oh, they're laughing and playing. But I don't know.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. You shouldn't be
Yeah,
punished for doing a good thing. When that car hit my house and then ripped off it knocked the telephone pole down with my weather head off. I didn't have no power. My neighbor rushed and gave me an extension cord to plug up my refrigerator and some stuff so I can, and that stuff was tore up for like a week.
Mhm.
They
I
hooked up
wonder.
everybody else's house except mine because everybody else that they didn't rip the whole weather. It snatched the whole front corner of my roof off. I mean the weather head and the fascia board. It snatched the whole thing off because a car ran through the telephone pole, crashed into my brick wall, was sitting in my yard. They had to lift it up to get it
Mm.
out of here.
I just think
mm.
people don't care about people anymore. People have became
That's
That's a
They
fact.
unfortunate.
don't. They
That's
That's
a
people
don't.
have
fact.
unfortunate.
became colder and more evil over time. There is no community. There's no white community. There's no black community. There is no community. There is no people just loving thy neighbor.
Yeah,
People
that's
Well,
don't want to see
unfortunate.
you win. They're waiting to see you fail so they can laugh and record it and put it online.
Sure.
and
Mm.
And I guess
it was done intentionally. It was done intentionally too.
so I'm happy you said intentionally because the big core question is to what exactly took place that created that dynamic. And I've heard a lot of different reasons for it. What do you guys think of the reason why we've had less of a community?
The
What
higher
something that
ups,
was considered to be normal.
the elites
Rights,
have everything planned out. There are things that have
rights.
been done. There's so many things that have been done to make sure taking fathers out of the home, making groceries so expensive. I mean, everything is done to break people down and make people hate each other and fight each other.
Yeah, I think it is socially engineered.
Yeah, it's a big social experiment. I think it's like a game of risk where they're just trying to see what different outcome. We are literally just pawns in a game, and they just want to see how it works out by
Well,
everything they engineer.
if they keep us fighting with each other, we can't see that they're greedy, uh, uh, wicked people in skyscrapers moving
Yeah.
us around like sheep.
If everybody's pointing at each other, they can't point at you. That's what it is.
Yes, yes. So as long as
Be
they
baller.
keep, go ahead,
I don't
John.
think it was. I don't think it was experiment though. Be baller.
Oh no, it's not an
I think.
experiment. Yeah, it's not an experiment.
Oh yeah, we had this discussion
I,
before. Somebody said this. Go ahead.
I think they knew what they were doing. I think
Yes,
yes.
yes.
So when I say experiment, I mean experiment as in like a lab where lab tests dummies.
Well, yeah,
That
they
kind
did
of.
that with rats and stuff, right? So,
I
so,
Yeah.
agree.
so to me, let me see. How do you say? You say, they have 100-year plans. Some people don't have a day planner.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
You know what made me think about this really heavy was that TV show Yellowstone with Kevin Costner. You have Yellowstone, you have 1923, and you have 1883. Okay. Just look at how that works out. So that's exactly. So we're going to take these people's stuff because we believe in manifest destiny. We're going to come here with some kind of religious so-called, we're going to change these savages and take all their stuff from them because it really it's been ordained to belong to me. Then people had no idea about ownership. They thought that, everything was for everybody.
That's a
I
fact.
do think there are experiments, though. I think they experiment in certain ways, like they'll do it in a certain city or a certain area, or it's gonna sound messed up, but it is what it is. I think they've done a lot of experiments on blacks first, As Tommy always says, blacks are the canary in the coal mine. They try it on them, they see that it works with them, and then they go ahead and do it to everyone else. Like with taking
Right.
fathers out of the home. They started it by destroying the black home, and then they realized, ooh, this works. And now it's happening with everyone.
Yeah,
You try it with a
because
small segment, and then you see that it works, and you go, okay, we can control them all this way.
because the manosphere started with a white woman doing that to these white men. It was the manosphere at first, not the black manosphere. It was the manosphere.
Mm-hmm.
So when she came along, she's like, okay, my man has conquered everything. You know what I want to do? I want to conquer him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we are now.
I find it interesting, right? And I'll just put it this way, that a lot of the programs that are made for the people who feel like they want to be liberated is used in this way, or rather is framed in this way in this day as something that's terrible. And yet the people who use it the most are the people who are not being called out for it. So good example is this. When we hear things like affirmative action. Affirmative action was not made for blacks.
White women.
But yet the people that you hear that are somehow abusers of affirmative action are blacks. Or when you hear things like
That's the lie. Yeah.
like welfare. Welfare was not made for blacks. They were made for white women.
Mm-hmm.
The people who take advantage of most of DEI are not blacks.
Exactly. But just think about what you're saying. The more liberation that this lady got, the more that she wanted. So this is the most cushiest time there has ever been. But what I keep hearing a lot of ladies say is that they're the most misused. Misused, taken advantage of.
Yeah, I hear it all. But then they say they're the most of everything. They're the most educated, but they're the most abused, most misused. I'm like, have you not seen the past? Like, they didn't have anything of what you had. How are you the most? You have the most opportunity than any other time.
You know what's crazy is people say, I remember hearing this when I was younger. People would always say everything is recycled. Like a lot of people would talk about music and say it like everything is recycled. Everything is recycled. I think we are living in a time where we are seeing everything is recycled. And I think the sad thing is that you have to go back to a different time for people to realize things. Like, I think, I already know the women in the chat hate me, but I don't care. I'm going to say it. I think women of today will not realize how good they have it unless times go back to where women were treated like an appliance. Like, it was like she belongs in the kitchen. Like, I go home and my vacuum's in the closet. I go home, my wife's in the kitchen. One example of this, if you guys have seen the movie Pleasantville,
I
you
know
remember
about
the
it.
dude came home and he goes, honey, I'm home. And then he goes, where's my dinner? Where's my dinner? Like, he came home and could not believe his wife was not home. Like, I'm home. I put my hat on the hat thing. I put my coat on the coat rack. I go to the kitchen. My wife's not there. It's like I go in the living room. The TV is not there. Like, she was seen as an appliance. And I think women of today talking about how terrible they're treated, they will not realize how good we have it until they are treated like an appliance.
And I think what's sad about that though is that's not even what happened with back then.
No, it wasn't even that bad back then.
Women weren't treated like appliances. It's like the thing that like the chivalry part of about this is like men actually like not being able to vote. I just really found out that men couldn't always vote. It wasn't all men could vote.
Well, black men couldn't always vote, but we were able to vote.
Black people as a whole weren't even treated like human beings.
Even all white men couldn't vote.
Right, because that used to be see, that's the thing. The thing that the devil did is convince people that he don't exist.
But the thing is,
like these conversations, they don't ever talk about this. Yeah, it's some evil people that's doing evil things. Back in the day, when you look at a book like Machiavelli, The Prince, everything back then, if families was born into servitude. So if your father was a butler, you were gonna be a butler. Yeah, you couldn't vote. That was left for uh, elite religious people and royalty. It wasn't for the commoner.
Agreed.
The common man was just a slave. Comes from the word Slav. Slavic people are not black. So them first slaves are white folks. Now we
black
as
people first
Africans
slaves.
were tribalistic, and we fought with each other and we sold each other. But the type of slavery that we went into was unheard of before. So if you look at a movie like Gladiator, your father was a person who had to go fight, then you had to go fight. If your father was a butler, you was a butler. If you were a iron worker and you made horseshoes, your son most likely was gonna make horseshoes.
And
But
I'm not saying
the point of me saying that though is that it's to recognize that even when women talk back how oppressed they are now, even if you go back to in the 1920s, late 1800s, they weren't oppressed then. Men
right.
men took the brunt, so you would have to go to war.
Right, and I understand
It was
it wasn't.
shiver, yeah.
I understand a lot of it wasn't that bad, and there were lots of men who actually did treat their wives well. But I mean, just the way the laws were, like there were men who did beat their wives, and
Yes.
the law was that they could. Like, if a woman were to call the cops and be like, "I need you here," and they were to come, and then she'd be like, "He was beating me," they'd be like, "Yeah, he can do what he wants with
He
you."
could beat
I'm
you with
saying, like,
something long
stuff
as it
like
wasn't
that.
thicker than a thumb. It couldn't be thicker than a thumb what he beat you with. They had them kind of crazy
I'm
laws.
finna say something crazy, but y'all hear me out as I say it.
Don't do it.
Times were
Don't
better
do it.
when it was legal.
No, go ahead.
Just play me out. Just play it out for a second. What do we do with sons and daughters when they don't act right?
Whoop that.
What do we do with men when they don't act right?
They
With
get ass
what?
whooping.
Huh?
What do
You
we do
whoop
with
the
what when they
ass.
don't act right? Did you say
Men.
men?
Lock
Oh.
them
What do we
up,
do?
beat them,
Mm-hmm.
What do we do with women when they don't act right?
ask them to be better.
You know
Are
that
you talking about now?
everybody can get hit except for a woman.
There you
I'm
go.
not saying
Or or
saying
a
it's
gay
right.
person. You can't hit gays either.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you can't
I'm not.
hit that LGBT community. You can't touch a woman, and now they got it where you really can't touch your kids.
Mm-hmm.
And so now, if you look at it, if you can hit a child,
But you
you can hit
can't
a
really
if you
nowadays. That's what CPS
They
is
say
for.
you
you're
can't
right.
do that
No,
either.
you're right.
Yeah,
You know what?
you
You're
can't do
right. You
that.
know what? You're right. You're right. You can't even hit a child now. And you see how that's turning out.
Right.
You
So
can
the
still you still
more
can be
freedoms that people have, the more
there
freedoms
you
that
All they
go.
people have,
want.
the worse they are. Look, this is the thing though. I had a conversation with a lady who was telling me how intellectual she was and her degrees and everything else. I said,
Oh
you know what's
God.
crazy? You should be a mom because you seem like you have it together. But you had the audacity to talk about your grandmama who had 13 kids. And all them kids are healthy and alive and everything else. You don't have one. And you talk about you are up under some kind of restraint. Who's holding you back in 2025?
Her freedoms.
Those
Her pride,
freedoms
her
are
ego.
weakening people. Those freedoms are destroying people. The fact that she can do whatever she want to do is hurting her. So a lot of time, a part of the protecting a woman is protecting her from herself. I've never heard when I was younger of shopping therapy. I got girl cousins that been on every Carnival cruise line, been to Ibiza, been to Italy. I mean, every year, where is that money coming from? And it's not that you just taking a vacation. You got to buy dresses for the vacation. You got to bring back souvenirs from the vacation. It's just a spendaholic.
You got to
And if
spend
you're
$300 on hair.
Well, that's just a
yeah,
black thing.
You gotta have an outfit for each day.
yeah, for every day. You got to have the nails, the match the toenails, and you got to have an open toe shoe with a 3-inch heel. And you need a cheetah print. You need a leopard print. I mean, I'll be looking at. I'll be like, you need a room for
You need
your
shoes
clothes.
and bags. You need shoes and bags that match each outfit.
Yes.
And the sad part about that, all that, they'll then turn around and say, it's for an experience.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad I'm a tomboy because I don't get it. I've never.
I'm sorry. I see tomboys do this too.
Well, I'm
Yes,
just weird.
I've
Then.
I've seen some of the most fitted
What's up,
up
living home?
lesbians, tomboys that I've ever seen.
No, that is true. I wear white tennis shoes with everything. I don't care what color I'm wearing. I wear the same white tennis shoes every day.
I don't know. Maybe that's the end of the show right there.
Great.
I do wonder.
It's
I do wonder,
$100
like,
cheap.
It's
what?
not cheap. It's not cheap, but people casually spend it.
I wonder if they have like a thing where like you can get like an arranged marriage. Like I know they had a show like The Millionaire Matchmaker, but if you're just a regular person, it's not your family organizing it. Like, do they have places you can go to just get a partner based on morals?
Unfortunately, no, because now we honestly say it. Part of it is because of culture, part of it is because of religion, and part of it is also because the government will not allow that.
I feel like that's exactly what I need. Like, I don't really care what he looks like. I don't need to love him. I just want someone I can tolerate and they can do for me and I can do for them. Like, I'll cook for you. Can you
Well,
just put the
if
9
that
volt
was the
in
case,
the
if that was the case, Alex, then there wouldn't be a problem with illegal the quote foreigner marriages. There wouldn't be a problem because as long as you guys get along properly, whatever. But what do they try to do when they bring this person over? How do we know that you guys love each other?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like, we don't need to.
that's the Eddie Murphy joke about Onfufu. You bring Onfufu here, and then they'll teach her all about love and girl. You don't have to this and you don't have to that. When she was perfectly fine when you got her, but then she comes here and get corrupted.
Riding a zebra with a bone in her nose. That's
Yeah,
what he said.
exactly.
I'm about to order me like a Indonesian husband, mail order husband. Just something random, something I'm not attracted to at all, but I'll just teach me how to make your meals and just I don't even know if he'll be tall enough to like change the light bulbs. We'll work it out.
I'm gonna be honest with you with that too. That's kind of a mixed thing. I don't know if y'all watched the show with Godfrey. He does interviews with his African brethren, and they talk to people that's African descent from different places that married out. So it's the same conversations we have over here, but different subject matters where they talk about people like what you call it outside the relationship. What you call it? Divesting.
Are they doing that for other countries though?
Well, he did it for the black African dude who got married to an Asian lady and taught her.
But was that here in the U.S. or was that in his country?
You know what? I really don't know, but I think he's some type of famous person. That's all I can say. I can put the interview in the back, but it's just weird how they talk about some stuff.
Yeah, my question
is: did you say Godfrey?
Yeah.
Yeah. Godfrey is what is he? Is he Nigerian or
I think he's Nigerian? I think he is.
Put it in the back so y'all can see it for you see it.
So
I know Godfrey.
The comedian.
Godfrey is like damn near 60. He's over there with Dante Nero. Dante Nero was best friends with Patrice O'Neal. I think Godfrey covered that conversation about the guy Akash that's from Andrew Schultz show who had a girl he thought he married that was a virgin, but she was not. She said back in the college days, she used to let white guys run through her like a hot knife through butter.
Well. Her words were she used to pop her pussy in these frat boy houses, and she gave 2 different examples of how 2 different butt play examples.
You cut out. You said 2 different what?
Ass play examples.
Oh.
You know,
I have never been judged.
Shout out to dudes that want to have poop snakes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, that's wild. Let's say it like that.
I'm gonna stay quiet.
That's crazy to say it like that.
I mean, we
made me think of those little firework snakes where you light them and they just
something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Only got corn in it.
Oh my God.
Well, if anybody knows of something that does that, I definitely need a mail order husband. I'm looking.
Told you I'm not mature enough.
I'm tired of being attracted to people. I'm tired of loving people. I just want someone I can tolerate and die with at this
Hey,
point.
listen, that is not crazy. To be honest with you,
It's really
tolerate and
not.
die with is not really not crazy.
That's a
Yeah,
solid
that one.
plan.
So that one with it's 154. One is spelled out, and then 54. And it's him and his they talking to Ling and Lamb. Something
Ling and
about
Lamb.
viral love. They supposed to be
Is that the African dude with the light skinned girl?
Yeah, see, I
Let me
thought she
look,
was
let me
like
look
in
real
it too until she looked Asian. But that's what it's called. That's his podcast with his partner. I don't know the dude's name.
Yeah, I know Ling and Lamb. I know them.
Okay.
She always used to take him places. He eats with his hands. He got that messed up finger.
Bro.
That pinky finger's toe off. It's like they hooked it back up. It's like a Lorena Bobbitt finger. Shout out to Ling and Lamb.
Lorena Bobbitt. That's crazy.
I have no clue who these people are, and Nightish know all about it.
Hey, I actually do YouTube. I try to learn about everybody. Yeah, Ling is a singer.
Okay, I thought that
I forget
too.
which one. The African guy, he's a singer. He sing Afrobeat stuff. And then I've seen her and her mom and everybody else. Yeah. They have like and he got that book. He's a singer. Yeah, I know them. And I know Godfrey.
You know all the things. We should get married, Nightish.
I know Godfrey. He's all over my TikTok. That's how I got to know. My TikTok. That's how I know who
Well,
he is.
see, Godfrey is from back in the 80s. He's from way back there with TK Kirkland and Hamburger and all them old comedians from like BT Comic View and all of that stuff. He's been around a long time.
Godfrey is that old?
Yeah,
he got to be down here 60.
You gotta remember, bro. Like Godfrey is that dude when they came out with like 40-year-old virgin, bro. He was the one of the comedians that was writing people's stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like he been behind the scenes.
He's a writer.
Yeah, bro. He's smart. He just
him and Uncle Jeff. Him and Uncle Jeff did a lot of these
Jeff, man. I hear music.
I don't know who got
somebody
music.
at the club.
He in an Asian corner store. I love how I just proposed to Nightish though, and he didn't even hear it.
I heard you completely, Queen.
Oh, all right. Never mind.
I'm just measured with my words.
Okay.
So he do, like I say, they do all type of interviews over there. If y'all want, I don't know what part it was where they was talking about their marriage on here, but they basically was talking about it. But it's like I say, it's 1 in 54. Just go over there and check. It's crazy.
You
had
said
some crazy
54?
No, not 154. I said I don't know where it is. That's the name of the podcast.
Yeah,
well, you know why it's named that?
Obviously, duh. Okay,
Africa has 54. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. That's just the name of the podcast. Is 154.
Africa has 54
countries.
Yeah, I think so. Continents. No, Africa is the continent itself.
Countries.
With countries in it. Yes, countries. Yes. So you could take America, the whole thing, and put it in. I think you put. I think they said you put 2 or 3 Americas in the continent of Africa. So when you look at the globe, that is wrong. See what I'm saying? They always psychologically playing with you. The earth is covered in darkness, but since those people are fighting with each other, that's why they can be oppressed.
I agree.
I love what 19 Keys said to the smart guy. He said, Black people have everything we need. What we don't have is each other.
That's a fact.
We don't.
Most people, I agree with that. Most people don't know that. They really do think that, like, basically, the northern or southern hemisphere is just as big as Africa. And I'm like, you're fucking bugging. I'm like, you're crazy.
I mean, shit, you see how long it take you to get from New York, nigga, to California?
Hey, listen, drive through Texas.
Oh, I'm from Texas. I know.
That's why all them rappers say we don't need to leave Texas to get rich.
That's too big. Texas big as shit. Because everything is used there.
That's why I thought
only
that
two
was
things come out of Texas: steers and queers.
Look at him kilted. No, John the Baptist. Come on, brother.
He do it every time. Appreciate you, Mayo, for the $5 challenge. Appreciate you, man. Y'all accept
Mayo.
that $5 challenge, man, from Mayo. Thank you, Mayo, for starting that, brother.
Shout out to the male monkey. Salute, brother.
He $5 challenge and any $5 answer that thing. He put it on both pages too. So he threw it on Resla's page and he threw it on my page. So he doubled up on it. You know what I'm saying? He made sure the challenges out there. So appreciate you, Mayo, for that. We'll have to give you the lifestyle. So
I don't even know if you go without the beginning. I just tell him without juicing, dropping just out my lifestyle. I just tell him but I don't even know if you go without the beginning. I just tell him without.
Shout out
You're
to
not
you.
gonna take me to hell with you. You are not taking me to hell with you. I don't want to go. I don't do well in the heat. I'm an AC kind of girl.
You know it's crazy. He got that verbatim. He got every word right now.
Wait. Since he played that one, OG, can you please play the brother that tries to jump over the hoop? I know Mama ain't up here.
Yeah, that's my mama anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, if you like
sometimes in life, the odds are against you. But if you give it your all, if you do the best you can with what you have, you still might not be able to really do shit about.
Bro, if you like clips like this, I just subbed to this dude about a month ago, and he has videos that I've never seen anywhere else on the internet until I found him. His name is Hey to Make a Juno, and this dude be finding hilarious videos, like that type of stuff. And I'm gonna go to hell from watching him, but I enjoy it.
Keep them coming.
Appreciate you, Mayo. Y'all accept that $5 challenge, man.
This look like a lot of trailer trash.
What, you look at Hey to Make a Juno?
Yeah.
Bro,
He got on the champion.
He's hilarious.
Why I cut my locks. A lot of white folks with missing toothuses. I'm gonna have to check this out.
He'll be saying their name is Methany. They're from Massachusetts. It's hilarious. Oh, it's funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put this. Oh my goodness, yeah, I gotta check this out.
He's great. His stuff is great.
Yeah. Boosie. Okay.
So wait, who is John? Because I didn't see names. Is this John the Baptist?
John the Baptist, yeah, with the white polo.
I know him. I've seen him everywhere.
We don't never had names up.
So I know him. He just don't know me.
He should know you. He been here forever.
No, he don't know me.
He done been around wrestling Uncle Tom forever.
Yeah, but I was joking with you, and he thought I was really picking on you.
He is definitely over 65.
I know that I first met John the Baptist on Fight Club.
That's I think where I seen him, and then I saw him on The Portuguese Man when I used to watch him. I've seen him on Uncle Tom. I've seen him everywhere. He just
I don't know Portuguese Man at all. Or do I?
You've been spreading yourself around, John.
I've been off. Only place I go here is over here now. I ain't been in West in a long time.
You say back first? You say what?
What, OG?
Now, what John just say?
I don't know. He got a little bit of an accent. He's Southerner or something.
I'm trying to eat.
Oh,
I don't know.
Okay. I thought this nigga say what?
That is funny because in that picture from far away, that picture looked like a picture of Tommy. You look like Tommy in that picture.
Tommy Sotomayor?
Yes, the king.
Oh,
yeah, you look like a buff Tommy Sotomayor.
You ain't gonna do him like that. Tommy is buff.
Oh. When I saw him go to that conscious community meeting and that guy dope fiend him, he didn't look that big.
Hey,
Did you see him next to anyone else? Did you see him? You should have seen him next to Charleston White.
Well, Charleston White is tiny.
I know, and he looked like a 12-year-old next to Tommy. I think he came to
Mm,
Tommy's house to do his interview.
I do gotta
mm.
ask y'all something. So another crave that's been going across these internet waves, besides that portable piece that you can buy from the Family
The
Dollar,
phone.
the Dollar Tree for $5, is the Streamers Award. Did any of y'all seen it? Any old folks up here seen it?
Haven't
Yeah, I
seen it,
see
man.
that Kai Cenat won for having LeBron James. Now, listen, I should know this stuff because I'm 55, but I kind of know a little bit of.
I appreciate you, bro. I mean, bro, we look, think about it, Nights. We should know about it. We own here every day. This is something that we do.
Yeah, this is our job. A
I
lot
don't
of people
understand why you
be
wouldn't know this.
asking me, how you know all that stuff? Oh, man.
It comes across the YouTube. I mean, it's what it's supposed to.
I'm trying to do a job effectively.
You know, I have to shout y'all out. If you are like over the age of, I'm 36, so if you're over the age of 40 and you know anything that's going on in the world or the internet, my hat is off. I salute you because I'm 36, like I just said. I'm old as shit. And I don't know who's famous. I don't know what music people have. I just saw a picture and a story about this Sabrina Carpenter girl. Cute girl. I don't know if she's an actress, if she's a singer. I don't even know what people are doing out here. So if you can keep up with Hollywood celebrities interviews, you're doing better than me because I just don't even care anymore. I'm old.
Yeah, the new thing is that Hollywood and celebrities and athletes are trying to get into these people world. So you got Mr. Beast, you got
I know who he
Aiden
is.
Ross, you have Kai
No clue who that
Cenat, you have I Show Speed, you have
No clue who that
DDG,
is.
you have Blueface, Christian. Right now, the big deal that's going on is Blueface is now being hit by his girl Hazel E with that he's a man that's from the zesty side. They got his boyfriend's
I don't even know who that
DMs.
is.
He's a
No, I know who
schoolyard
Blueface
crip from
is.
LA.
But
Oh.
last I know about Blueface is he had a song with Cardi Bananas, and then he
Oh yeah,
got
that was called
Krishan
Tatiana.
pregnant.
Tatiana.
Tiana.
The
Oh
song
yeah,
that Cardi B and
yeah.
him had together is
Bust down,
Tatiana. Yeah,
Tatiana.
bust
Right,
down.
and then I know he had a kid with Krishan, and their baby was messed up because
Yes.
she was drinking. But I
Yeah.
guess they were on a show together. Never saw the show.
Yeah.
I didn't even know
Blueface
who they
had a
were.
show that was like a Bad Girls Club.
So
And
let me
he
say
has
this.
another one that he's doing with Zeus. Zeus loves Blueface.
Wait, a Bad
What I
Girls
was
Club
about
with
to say,
him, or was it like a dating show?
No, that's
so
where he met Krishan at.
So
Oh.
before this award thing even started spreading across, like I was telling Resla in the back, I think it was a mess up. I heard all the stuff that happened, but the parts that happened in this, it seemed like it was a reenactment of something
That's what
that
it is.
happened. There we go. Because I thought I was tripping, because even the one I'm about to get ready to put in the back of wrestling, I want rest of the show is just the part with India Love, and then I think I want to see the one that the other controversial one that they had on there. I know Hus was one of them, but somebody else. But Kai did something after.
Yeah, but see, because they are an industry themselves, because they have so many endorsements and they make so much money each stream. India Love kind of sabotaged herself by betraying DDG with that football player she went back to. Trayvon something.
That was cold. That was cold blooded.
That was cold. That man just got through giving her a $15,000 Chanel bag.
Yo, she broke that man.
Oh man. Ooh.
So out of the loop. I have no clue who these people are.
It's in the back real quick, if you don't mind pulling it up, Russell. I want to see what everybody thought about this. I thought this.
And India Love has been connected with like 30 different dudes. Rick Ross, Devin Haney. It's just.
Is she someone who does music? She's done music with them,
She
or
been
she's
around.
dated them?
She been around.
She's an IG girl. She's a pass around.
Oh, she does sex with them.
Yeah.
Okay. Just the name India Love. I don't know who that is, but the name makes me think she would be attractive. I don't even know who it is, but her name.
Yeah,
sounds
she been attached to like 30 dudes. She was with Soldier Boy. She been with a whole bunch of them. And then even when they did Streamers University, she was way more on Duke Dennis than she was on DDG. DDG just doing the most buying of gifts.
Well,
who is Duke Dennis?
You can't trust Duke though. You can't trust.
Yeah,
Duke.
Duke got that aura. He's a Riz god.
Duke Dennis. I don't even know who these people are.
Hey, Russell, grab that video in the back. trying to find this other one for you.
He's just a young cat.
I'm over here Googling names. I don't even know how to spell.
Real quick, y'all. I know Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Adapt. And congratulations, and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Rakai, shout out. Blah, 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 blah. Hello. Real quick, y'all. I know
She tried to do an old dirty bastard right there. She tried to do a Kanye West right there. Yeah, that was clearly a skit.
Kanye West right there.
And Rakai is the king of humiliation rituals. That young boy done been on stream and wigs and makeup, constantly showing his behind off, doing all of the weirdness.
He did a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, I guess it benefits me, kind of scared. But the motherfucker's on a ban right now.
Yeah.
Nadish, I feel like you don't know this, but you're my people. Because
Shout out to the shout outs.
The fact that you even just said humiliation rituals, you know how many times a person will say that and people don't believe it? Like, there's so many people that don't believe that that's real.
Oh, no, it's absolutely real. It absolutely is real.
Definitely is. When Kai Cenat was in that shower with I Show Speed, humiliation ritual. When Ray J said he can't wait to take a shower with another man, humiliation ritual.
He jumped in the shower with another man.
When Speed was on content with the tranny, and he said, "Why am I hard right now? I don't give a fuck what y'all saying." But humiliation.
Yeah, every time they make black men dress up as women just to get big in Hollywood.
So that would be Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, and then not even just black men, because even Robin Williams,
literally everyone, Dave Chappelle,
Dave Chappelle
Kevin Hart.
did it in.
If you're a black man and you're big, you've dressed up as a woman. You've done it.
Yeah.
They do it to all of them. If you're a black man and you're going to be famous, we have to humiliate you.
Ooh, even Kevin Hart did it on Saturday Night Live.
Sure did.
Marlon Wayans,
grab that other one in the back.
Marlon Wayans and Sean Wayans did it in White Girls. Yeah.
And Medea, having a connection to Oprah. I mean, he's a billionaire now because he made his whole career off of making fun of black women and then also
Tyler
dressing
Perry.
up as black women.
And every time he had a black man, it was the most horrible black man you could ever imagine.
And every movie he has makes it. I don't even know how he can still get black women to. He must be paying a lot to even get them in his movies because every movie makes a black woman look like an idiot.
You told Harpo to beat me.
No, that was The Color Purple. That had nothing to do with Tyler Perry.
No, it had nothing to do with Tyler Perry, but he got his inspiration from that movie though.
And
I remember in the beginning he was supposed to be a part of the church circuit. Those movies supposedly had some kind of religious tie-in, and I didn't get the tie-in.
And then there's also I've heard stuff on the internet. It's a conspiracy.
Do you want to give a little
right?
introduction about yourself as a streamer?
That's Rakai right there.
Yeah, so this is supposed to be the part where she was going around and she said something to Rakai. She says it's supposed to have been like when they was doing like saying these awards where they roast people. But again, these are people doing stuff on the spot that don't really know what they, you know what I'm saying? And they said this was a type of a clean, you know what I'm saying? Clingy, like fuck up. Because it got quiet as hell. People were looking around like, what the fuck is she talking about? Like it was weird. But I'm gonna see what y'all think. Go ahead.
Rakai here. Rakai, you are our youngest nominee ever.
They should have paid David Chappelle. They could have paid a lot
for those of you who don't know you,
I wonder what they paid.
do you want to give a little introduction about yourself as a streamer?
What you mean? What you mean? What?
So
introduction of yourself as a streamer.
So Talil got his arm around Rakai. Reggie is right next to Rakai. Rakai is the one who this is what got John Amos up off of Good Times. He didn't like the fact that they were trying to highlight JJ. He wanted the focus to be more so on Michael. Then we find out later on Michael is a part of the LGBT community, but I guess you couldn't tell that back then. So let's hear what Kai
You
is
could
about
tell
to
it
say.
back then.
Give me 1 second. Appreciate you, John the Baptist, accepting a $5 challenge. If he's 65, then you must be my son.
The disrespect is real.
He's still younger than my pops, but you still old as shit. So we're gonna get this one for you.
Getting somewhere. Now we getting somewhere. Now we getting somewhere.
So I'm talking about. Mad Train coming through. Appreciate you, John.
I don't really know. Like, I just dream, yeah.
Amazing sales pitch. Thank you. Thank you. Great achievements. We've got another record breaker here tonight, too. Kai Cenat. This year, as everyone knows, you broke the record for the most expensive haircut and the least educational university. So congratulations to you. And also,
That's cold.
congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
What the fuck?
That was cold.
Hey, shout out Jay Cinco right there.
Bro, I don't know the clip is. Should I clip that? Was that a clip?
That's a clip.
That was a clip.
If you all gonna be on the mic, now turn this mic, now turn this shit on. Turn this shit on.
That's
If you all gonna be on the
Khalil
mic
right
making
there.
jokes, at least let it be funny.
I'm keeping the whole
If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny. Have a good
Really?
night.
See what I'm saying?
Here. Do you want to do a joke?
Let him. Let him.
No.
Oh, let him.
Okay. I only said that because he got his haircut. Anyway, speaking of food diversity, we do have a book night tonight. Ray and Coco.
So I'm surprised Ray's still sitting there because he lost a shit ton of endorsements.
Shout out to Ray because he do too much, but he's still part of the Kai Cenat umbrella.
Yeah, he's still with them. Damn, crazy.
I think they intentionally be trying to lose these endorsements and whatever else because they got to be so over the top.
Yeah. But they don't know when I think a lot of them is just so young because they just don't know when's enough. It's too far up in the line. They just don't get it.
Yeah.
She was referring to that.
Then they playing with, the most important thing is that they playing with a lot of money, bro. They got a lot of money they playing with.
Well, let's be honest, and this is the difference between like the people like them and a lot of even older people or even whatever. It's to them, you know, like we used to say this all the time, like the money came too quick. They're making more money than what most people would never see in their life, and they're doing it all under the age of like 25.
But wrestler, you got to understand this too. There's no character development. There's no, people used to teach these people about media savvy. When we first saw Snoop barely talked. He was always looking down at the ground and stuff. It took time for them to develop him. And these are babies. These are children, literally.
I'm always thinking about the line where Amber Rose was being around with this guy. I forget his name, but he said, "No talent is the new talent." A lot of people who sitting around doing IRL streams, they really don't have talent
at all.
They have energy,
aura.
And that's what people are drawn to. It's the energy, but it's not like they're actually doing anything special.
I think anyone who's getting big is people are online and they go viral and then they get a handler. And if they can be handled, if they
I don't think they get handlers. They don't.
That doesn't happen with IRL.
If you'll do what you're supposed to do, then you can make it.
No, IRLs, you cannot be handled in IRL.
No, not at all.
They do flagrant shit, which is why they go viral.
And they're impulsive. Yes,
they wouldn't be doing it.
Exactly. And then, so this goes back to what you were saying earlier. The powers that be know that there are more young people than old. The generation that's lasting the most, now this is going to be crazy, is the boomers. Gen Xers are checking out of here like pray Gen Xers. Y'all getting up out of here. And then a lot of these young folks is out here into this drill music. And they they just had a shootout at a birthday party where an 8-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 14-year-old got caught up in it. And the people around it is saying, y'all stop crying. Y'all being BS, N-words. If y'all talking about this ain't a part of it, this is a part of it. Innocent victims get caught up too.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah,
got
he was
songs.
one of the people in the gang. Yeah, he said it. He had no remorse, none.
None. That was 500 Wante. I don't care. This is a part of the game. That's a crazy thing to say, but you can't lock him up for saying it.
Yeah, I was pissed when he said that.
I heard about that. They was arguing about that. It was people saying that it's different. The way that he said somebody was arguing that the way that he said it was weird. There was another person.
Oh, he was straight up. He was ruthless. He was.
Yeah, but I know he was, but it was other people, bro, arguing against and with and agreeing to his ruthlessness, bro. But just
there's some people that's for it, that agree with him.
I was sitting there listening to him. I was like, they crazy.
See, the thing that happened with him is he got popped in front of one of them stores. So they got rappers that's bragging about, y'all getting popped in front of them stores. You need to raise your kids better. So he's walking around with a limp because he got popped. They're really looking at this because they got all these weapons. They're looking at this stuff like it's a sport. They're not looking at it like what it really is. They're not looking at it like it's destruction.
If you got family members that are like that, you need to cut them off. Don't let them be around your family no more.
Because they're gonna bring the drama to the house.
Right. You can't be a part of the family no more because we don't want that shit around us.
No, that's a fact. That's a whole fact. But one thing I know when it comes to this streaming university type stuff, one of these years is gonna hit. Right now, it's not going to hit because they're going to run into these type of problems that they just ran, that you just got through displaying, people coming on stage, reacting, other stuff that other people did, iconic stuff, because they don't understand what it, what it all is entail. But just what Nida said, character development, getting people on structure. If these kids were structured, like even Ray, like we were just talking about Ray, if Ray was structured, bro, you know how many people that will be rocking with this the stuff that he do, because his is not as wild as everybody else. It's wild, but it's not wild. But you got some of these people that's in here, bro. They go crazy.
But can
a lot of
be honest about something? The IRL thing, this whole Streamart University IRL thing, it's really just made for young people.
It is.
It's probably why I don't know anything about it. I have no clue.
It's literally microwave. That's not meant to be looked at another time. That's meant to be instant gratification.
You're not really gonna get people in their 30s on it.
It's like 6, 7.
Well, that's why.
See, the 6, 7 stuff and the doing the hands, them is all rituals and stuff. So it's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, most of that stuff is they integrating themselves into other things, like y'all was saying earlier. What about that one dude? Ain't that nigga like 30? Ain't he older than me? What's that dude name that hang out with Casanat? The dude with the Jeeps.
With the what?
He got the Jeeps. Not Phantom and not the other dude, Agent. It's another dude that they kick it with.
Being a dime?
Nah, he got a bro.
Do you guys know who Vlog Creations is? Ross Creations?
Y'all know who I'm talking about, bro. That nigga is he the oldest. I think he the oldest one out of all of them.
Mr. Beast?
No, that's with Casanat and AMP.
I'm trying to think about it.
Let me see. Casanat, you got Phantom, you got Duke the Don, you got
there he is, Duke. Ain't that nigga like shit 36, 37?
Duke Dennis, I think he's 31.
Oh, okay. Well, he ain't that old. I thought that nigga was older. I thought they said he was like 38 or some shit.
Nah, they're all pretty young. They're all pretty young.
They're all pretty young.
Okay.
And inexperienced. Everything you seeing being done is impulsive. So then you had the older folks trying to compete, but it's hard to look at a 39-year-old act like Tota or Ray, because you should know better by now. But they out there.
Nye, I'd like to get your opinion on this. What do you think about Mr. Beast's homeboy? You know how they were all normal. They came up and then he's got this good Christian friend who's married with a kid, and all of a sudden now he's a quote a she.
Oh well, that's something totally different. Oh, but
it's still humiliation ritual.
It still is, yes. But Jesus Christ.
Oh, we can't talk about
That was crazy.
No, you what we're saying is that somehow, some way, the humiliation ritual is where the dollars be at.
Yeah, because Mr. Beast has became so rich, but then also it just doesn't make sense to me. It's like I think how, like we were talking earlier about how society pushes stuff and so people think it's normal. It's like so many people have became that way because it's just the thing to do.
Yes.
And it just doesn't make sense. Like, how can you be so set on getting married and having a wife, and all of a sudden you're like, no, I'm a girl.
What you
need to
find
feel
is
like
that
this
a
a
lot
year
of
ago,
those
right?
guys are with very old, successful men, rich men. So what people, this is what I say about the devil, from Goodfellas, not Goodfellas, Usual Suspects. The greatest thing the devil ever did was convince people that he didn't exist. So they don't never really talk about like the who is that had Whitney Houston? Clive Davis. That's the dirty old multimillionaire man that like, because Andre Harrell took Puffy to Clive Davis, right?
I don't know who that is.
And then it ended Uptown Records and we got Bad Boy.
Bad boy, baby. Take that.
Take that.
I'm sorry.
So they
I'm
don't
gonna go
really even
face
talk
the wall.
about Clive Davis. They don't really talk about Leor Cohen. They don't really talk about what's the one name that hit his son name? These are all small hats though.
Right.
They really talk about
Obviously,
him.
they don't talk about him because I don't know any of these names you've said so far, and I be into this stuff, yet I've never heard of any of them. So they're well hidden.
The one who got 6.
All right, y'all already know, man. We already passed our limit. I'm talking about Resla, what you got for him coming up this week?
I'll have to see. I dropped something early today, so we'll have to see what's going on for this week. I'm still got a lot of editing and a lot of recording to do.
All right. Well, man, you already know what we already doing on this side. Come and holler at us on tomorrow. We're gonna be with Spoon. We're gonna be doing some up and smokes during the daytime. So man, y'all stay locked in. But hey, man, appreciate everybody for coming through. Thanks for those man who supported the show, hit the cash, who hit the super chat. Appreciate y'all and appreciate you for accepting that $5 challenge. Thank y'all, man, and y'all already know how we do it. We up out of here.
Rolling through the block, trolling through the blockchain, slinging heavy clout, spitting on the mic. What's the latest? What's about? Politicians tripping, headlines flipping out in the heart of the South, where the whispers turn to shouts. Meetings in the shadows, hustlers making plans, deals going down, gripping tight, shaking hands. City buzzing loud, news dap in demand. Dirty South vibe, deep roots, dirty land. Drop by, chopping up, news flying in the wind. Talk about the biz, who's winning, who will spin. Crime on the rise, truth over till the sin. Dirty South, live a thick skin. Rappers on the come up, topics in their rhymes. Truth spilling raw, cutting through the grime. Events popping off, party scenes in their prime. Southern nights wild, about to lose track of time. Headlines breaking, cities heart be racing. Discussions, heavy heads nodding syncopation. From the bodega gossip to the mayor's dictation. Southside stories, raw truth, no hesitation. Drop by, chopping up, news flying in the wind. Talk about the biz, who's winning, who will spin. Crime on the rise, truth over tell the sin. Dirty South, live a thick skin. Drop by, chopping up, news flying in the wind. Talk about the biz, who's winning, who will spin. Crime on the rise, truth over tell the sin. Dirty South, live a thick skin. Drop by, chopping up, news flying in the wind. Talk about the biz, who's winning, who will spin. Crime on the rise, truth over tell the sin. Dirty South, live a thick skin. On the come up, topics in their rhymes, truth spilling raw, cutting through the grime. Events popping off, party scenes in their prime. Southern nights wild, about to lose track of time. Headlines breaking, cities heart be racing. Discussions, heavy heads nodding syncopation. From the bodega gossip to the mayor's dictation. Southside stories, raw truth, no hesitation. Drop by, jumping up, news flying in the wind. Talk about the biz, who's winning, who will spin. Crime on the rise, truth over till it's thin. Dirty South, living thick skin, thick skin. Drop by, jumping up, news flying in the wind. Talk about the biz, who's winning, who will spin. Crime on the rise, truth over till it's thin. Dirty South, living thick skin, thick skin.